Apparently not. I'm also joined by Tom of Dark DJ Productions, with more awkward silence, and Michael of RailAdvent.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm joined by one person.
Michael.
It's just a head-to-head race.
Oh dear. So, good evening, everybody. I apologise that we are 12 minutes late starting. That is my fault. Yep. Tom is about to throw me under the bus, but
it is all Rhys's fault. He failed miserably at getting the game to download.
Yeah, basically 16 minutes before the stream was supposed to start, I loaded up Train Sim, and it went, oh, by the way, you have a 1.1 gigabyte download to make. And I was like, ah. So that, that sucked balls. So, here we are. Tonight, we are going to be racing from York on the East Coast Mainline and Cambridgeshire Lines route.
Rhys.
No, we're not. We're not racing from York. We're racing to York from London King's Cross. Sam correcting me there.
I've already done all this in my side, so great.
He's already done his on his side. There we go. So I'm driving the newly released. I think it was released today, actually.
It was.
Caledonia Works 3031 Dean Single. Tom, what are you driving, Tom?
I am in the Caledonia Railway Drummond 123 from Caledonia Works.
Ooh. Sam, what are you driving?
I am driving my reskin of the Digital Traction Midland 2601 class Princess of Wales.
Ooh.
Oof.
And lastly, Michael, what are you driving?
I'm going to be driving the GWR Sterling Single from Caledonia Works.
Nice. So it's quite a dominated by Caledonia Works live stream going on here, isn't it?
It is. A wee bit.
Just a little bit. So, I think really, because we've got a long old way to go to get to York, it's 188 miles. What do you guys think? Should we just get going?
I think that might be a sterling idea. Looking at Michael.
Hey.
Right, so looking at the in-game clock, I'm going to pause the game when it's 59 and 30.
I'm paused at 59.50 because I stopped paying attention.
I'm not paying attention to the in-game timer.
And I still have 10 minutes to go, but we'll go with it.
Oh, good God.
Right. Main thing is, you need to make sure that you know exactly what time you left, because we'll need to calculate how long it took you.
Oh, we're doing time trial? Okay.
Well, it's not a time trial as such, but it's basically just because Train Sim runs at different speeds depending on your frame rate.
Okay. What I'll do then is I'll pause mine at 8:02 then, so that I just knock 2 minutes off.
Yeah.
Whatever time. So I'll just pause the game in a second.
I've paused mine at 07:59:50. So basically I'll leave exactly at 8 o'clock, so then we know it's just easier for showing what time you actually get there, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the bits there, Sugar Rush.
So, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
I'm yellowy.
He's yellowy.
I'm feeling very red.
You Soviet.
I'm green for go.
Just before I set off though, I just wanted to, I don't know whether you guys all want to do it on your streams as well, but your live chats, I'm just going to direct it to my own live chat as well. I'm assuming everyone's audio is fine, and the visual's fine, and everything looks fine before we start, because I don't want to go through and everyone be like, haha, there's no audio.
I believe it's fine. Everybody in my chat seems to be happy. Nobody said we can't hear you. So just to double check before we get going, everybody can hear us. Let us know.
Looks like I'm getting people telling me that the audio and everything's fine on my side, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, me too. How about you guys?
Well, I've not got anyone telling me it isn't, so...
How many people you got watching?
5.
Hey!
Hey! I've only got 26.
Thank you very much for those 200 bits there, the Fleet of Oceans.
There we go.
This evening.
I've got someone saying it's all good, so...
I think that means...
Alright on my end, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've got the same. Right.
I suppose that's it then. I suppose there's enough faffing around. I think we should possibly get started then.
I think that's a good idea. Let's get ready to go.
Who's going to do a countdown?
Go on, Sam. You can
go on. Right. What time are we all paused at?
I'm at 8:02.
8:02, dead on.
51.
Right.
I'm at 10 seconds before I'm due off.
I'm 10 seconds before as well, so I'll go for a 10-second countdown then, Rhys.
Okay.
Let me know when you...
3 seconds to unpause and then 10 seconds to go, yeah?
Yeah, copy that.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, unpause. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away we go.
Hooray!
Off we go.
Let's see if we can get some like classic wheel slip.
I don't want to do that.
So, we're off.
We are
On
off.
a mighty 188-mile adventure to York.
Huzzah!
Just gonna go and check that my route's set properly.
Sam, I just realised I forgot to install the update that you sent me.
Oh.
Well, that's on your head then, Rhys.
Oh well.
You have to see how you do without it. I don't think it should be too bad. Yours is the one I had to change least.
Yeah.
But yeah.
On my side, I think people are just basically going to see me putting funny faces all night, to be honest, so I do apologise about that. A little bit.
Chris has already started with the promo code. Chris, you've kind of shut our forks. Shut off. Fucking hell, I can't even speak. Shut our thoughts.
He's already. To be fair, I did want to point out that Chris's promo code has already been sort of flashing up on my screen a couple of times already. So you're welcome.
There we go. So basically, guys, for all of you watching the live stream, in honor of our live streams tonight, Chris has decided to give a discount code in honor of the singles race. So for the duration of the live stream, you can get yourself 10% off all DLC on the Caledonia Works website, except for the Dean Single
and a couple of
wagons.
packs. Yeah.
So if you want to head and go get yourself some DLC on the Caledonia Works website, use the promo code HOTSINGLES in honor of our live stream.
Good evening, Emmy Engineer. Hope you're doing okay.
Oh, I absolutely love that promo code. It's the best thing ever.
It's also worth mentioning, while we're on the subject of promo codes, that Digital Traction also have a promo code on at the moment.
Which is also doing well.
Thank you, Major Magna, for the follow, and for everyone else that's following as well. Seems to be coming in quite quickly this evening.
The DT promo code is DT November, and that's 60% off of all products.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you are wanting to get the reskin I'm streaming, now is the perfect time, because you can get the base loco from DT for 60% off, and you can get the add-ons required for the improvement pack from Caledonia Works for 10% off.
There you go. Smiles all round.
Smiles all round.
And I'm just going to quickly interject with my own promo code. Sam, is that right?
Why not?
Okay, so on my Teespring store, all my merchandise and stuff at the moment is 15% off with the absolutely baller discount code Black5, the number 5, Black 5 Day, because it is Black 5 Day. Gotta love them Black 5s.
Gotta love the Black 5s.
Thank you, the Fleet of Oceans, for those 100 bits there. We'll see. 75 I'm aiming for. I got it up to 75 in the testing, so if we can stick 75, that'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm currently doing a rocking 20 miles an hour.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a massive 62.
I'm doing... What am I doing?
Sorry, Michael, did you say 62?
Yeah, 62, yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely made your loco too good.
Well, I'm at my more or less max speed now, 70, so that's it for me for the rest of the run.
I'm at 47.
Yeah, I told you you're gonna struggle, Rhys.
Oh,
Thing
well.
is, will a spinner I'm driving, it'll hold the top speed, but it'll take a while to get there.
Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint, so...
It is.
Are you
I
sure?
also... Even though you guys have the speed advantage at the moment, it seems, I have possibly an advantage over you in terms that I may not have to stop for water.
Yep, and that could make the race.
That could make the difference between winning or losing. So we shall see.
Yeah, to be
Ryan Bob,
fair, I
thank you
mean,
very much for the follow there.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure whether I'm going to have to stop for water either.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow.
I was actually going to make a point there, Tom, but then I just went, wow.
What was your point?
I don't know, I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. So everybody is saying apparently I have the prettiest loco out of the lot.
I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree. I actually really like the look of the Dean Single. It's like a massive ocean liner.
I do think that Sam is going to be slightly triggered by that comment.
Slightly, but to be perfectly honest, I think it's tough competition. I think every single one of these locos is absolutely stunning.
Well, they all have a certain look about them.
You're doing okay, and thank you very much for your earlier follow.
Because, I was going to say, I've lost my train of thought now. Oh, that was it. I'm going to say, the thing is that you look at the 4 locos we're running tonight. So you've got the Dean Single, which to me is like, you know, the most classic Victorian looking single wheeler, because it's got like, you know, the outside frames and it's very elegant. You've got the Midland spinner, not the one that's preserved obviously, but a Midland spinner.
Yep.
That's kind of got its own sort of unique look about it. It's also got the inside sandwiches of the frames.
It's also worth noticing, Tom, the Midland Spinner actually won the 1900 Grand Prize at the Paris World Fair.
I think you're lying.
I am not lying.
This is a fib spread by the government.
This is Midland superiority.
Thanks for those 50 bits for the rush. I'll try and do my best to win, yes.
Then you've got the drum and...
And thank you, the Fleet of Oceans, for that tier 1 sub.
Is that going to keep happening?
It is, yes.
Just ignore everyone, Michael. Don't give them thanks. Ignore your fans. You've got to abuse your fans.
I've never had 20 people on at once.
To be honest, it seems to me every time I sit here or see a Twitch streamer, they like make it their utmost responsibility to reply to absolutely everybody who does anything. It's like me, I just completely ignore my chat all the time. I just hope that they're enjoying the content that we're providing to them.
I treat all my fans with discontent, Tom.
Rhys, you treat me with discontent. What
I treat everybody with discontent.
Yeah,
At
like
least
me,
you're consistent.
I said that my life motto is that I'm not racist, I'm not sexist, not homophobic, anything like that. I hate everybody equally and without any hesitation.
No limitation.
No limitation, no hesitation. I just hate everybody equally.
You're an equal opportunities offender.
Pretty much. But that's what I'm going to say. Oh, sorry. We were going through the logo, weren't we? The Drummond 123, that also run an exhibition of some sort, didn't it? And it was basically like a showboat for the Caledonia because it was such a interesting logo.
Yeah, I believe 123 actually won. I think that one. I think it might have been a gold medal, but I think that was again at a World Fair.
Yeah, and then you've got the Sterling Single, which, you know, of the 4, is the only one with outside cylinders, and that gives it sort of like a more interesting edge because it could also have slightly larger wheels because of it, couldn't it? So it's got 8-foot drivers.
It
8
did.
foot 1 inch, I think. Then again, I'll tell you what someone should have built for the game race. Hurricane.
Hurricane? Which one was that?
The 10-foot wheel. 10-foot wheel one.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
That would have been mint.
There we go. I've got her up to full reg now.
Oh, is that because she just starts spinning her wheel at infinity speed if you open the reg?
So where's everyone
Pretty
at
much,
currently,
but I'm coming up to Wood Green down fast.
I've got 180.5 miles to go.
Ooh, you're about a mile ahead of me.
Oh,
How far have you got,
I have a go via at Peterborough and I'm 68 miles away from there.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I'm hoping that means my route is set properly.
How far?
Yeah, it should be. I'm doing 66.8.
Not bad.
68.2 for me.
But the thing is, I am injecting all the time as well.
Yeah.
Rich, I've told you about your heroin addiction. You need to get over it, man.
I can't. It's just so good.
Anyway, I'm the only one here who injects on a regular basis.
It's not an addiction if you love it. Well, that took a dark turn. Anyway, moving right along.
Moving swiftly along.
So I've just gone through Oakley, by the way.
Oakley.
I'm going through New Barnet.
Oh, I'm just behind you then.
I'm 0.6 away from Oakley.
I'm 0.2 away from New Barnet.
Oh, bloody hell, you're a mile ahead of me. I call hacks.
I'm coming up to New Southgate.
No idea what that is.
Me neither.
I can see Hadley Wood.
Change here for Buxton and Wensted.
This is Hatley. I love that show. Fraser Cottrell is saying, hello, Angry Welshman Productions. How are you today?
I'm going on the trend of shouting out what's going on in your chat logs. Viney Cornwall, officially Viney Cornwall, has donated £2 to my thing with the message, Tom, please lose. Thanks, Wiley. I love you too, man.
You've got to love the supportive fans, haven't you?
I know, I was going to say, that's one of the things about Super Chats that is hilarious.
I know, I remember, what was it, someone... I think someone actually voted once a Super Chat, and it was N-I, **R, and I was like, I'm not saying that, because I know exactly what that was.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why people think that you would read that out loud.
No.
Although Chris did once pay me 20 quid to read out that the LMS was far superior than the Great Western.
Well, you just said it. You just said it. You just heard it. He said it.
I'm sure I've got a screenshot of that somewhere.
I'm pretty sure Chris made like a clip of it.
I think he did, yeah.
And, well, to be honest, I don't feel bad about it because, 20 quid is 20 quid.
That's
But it does kind of show what limit, what will I stoop to for 20 quid,
Hey, Rick, if I paid you 20 quid, would you say Rick is the best steam locomotive ever?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
20 quid. Go on.
Let me find 20 quid. I ain't got 20 quid at the moment, so I'll do it another time. But he is the best loco ever.
OP.
Fight me on it. Fight me.
I still want to challenge you with a Duchess at some point.
That would be a really good race. On, was it Memories of Shap? No, what's it called?
Steaming over Shap?
Steaming over Shap and steaming over BTEC. I would love to see Rick versus one of your Duchesses, Sam.
Mate, that'd be edge.
Ooh,
I'd go for
talking
that.
of Super Chats, Shining Time 4 has just donated £1.99 for me to say, please win and crash at the end.
Speaking of Super Chats, I'm getting one as well. Let's see, I've got one from Jacob Moss, £2. Ha, I believe in you, go for a win. Thank you. I hope that the 123 does Chris proud as well, because it was his very first DLC, so I kind of feel quite honoured taking it. So
was it?
Yeah,
it was.
123
And I think
was the first loco Chris actually released.
It still
I thought
stands.
it was the 828.
No, 123 were first. And it still stands the test of time, I think.
It was 123, followed closely by 456, and then 789.
Oh, you're so funny, Mr. Dark DJ.
I am actually hilarious. It actually hurts me sometimes.
Right, I have used almost 400 gallons.
Holy hell.
And I'm pretty sure that I'm only done about 12 miles.
So,
this would be the perfect time to check your water scoops then. When I'll tell you where they are because I'm looking out for them for you.
Yeah, I'm looking out for them as well.
Because I actually am very curious to see whether the scoops in this group actually work. Because everyone actually tried them.
You told me you tried them, you arsehole. You told me you tried them, and you told me they work.
I'm sure they do. I'm pretty sure I've tried it, but I just wanted to help confirm it with me. So I don't.
The good thing I set up a scenario that allows me to take water.
Oh god. No,
Note to self, never rely on Tom ever again.
To be fair, Rhys, it's your own fault for not verifying it yourself.
Yeah, but he relies on me for everything. He even relies on me to say hello to him from time to time.
Every now and then, yeah.
He gets it's lonely down there in Wales.
It is.
Why do you think Wheel's always talking to me?
Fraser Cottrell is asking, how are you today, Tom?
Me, I am slightly diagonal today. Thank you for asking.
There you go. He is slightly diagonal
Hang on,
through
I am literally on my stream. If you look, I'm actually now slightly diagonal today.
Hello.
Back to normal. I couldn't possess.
Harry Bomb Crew Gaming is saying, will there be any Japanese engines in the stream?
No.
I don't think so.
Next
Unless
question.
You say, you know, a Dean Single, a Dean Single was built in Japan.
Well,
Built in-
actually,
Yeah, they would have built in Nagasaki.
there may not be one in Japan, but there was actually a single that was built by one of the industrial companies, which went to China, I believe. I think it went to Shanghai.
Ooh.
So that's something to look at some point.
I've just gone
there's
through
Potter's
Potter's Bar, where is everyone else?
I am a mile away from Potter's Bar, doing a steady 68.
Okay, I can only give you my mileage at the moment because I've got nothing around me. I'm 173 miles away from York.
I'm pretty close to you, I think.
I'm Brookman's Park down fast. 173.9 from York.
You're still a mile behind me at the moment, then that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's only because I 420 blazed it out of King's Cross, that's all.
If
thing
anyone
is-
wants to see everyone else's viewpoint, you can click that link in the chat and it'll show everyone's viewpoint.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing a link for us.
I'll try and get a link. We'll go into my chat and find it.
Oh man, that means I have to switch streams. Can you not just dump one via PM or something in it?
Yeah, I'll try and get that in.
Brilliant.
Whoops! Might need to shovel.
Nice
Ooh,
one, Rhys.
I've had another super chat from Hectic T42 Productions, which I know who that is, and donate £2. What are the chances of Rhys crashing? Rhys, would you like to answer that one, seeing as it's kind of directed at you, mate?
Significantly likely.
There is a significant chance.
Well, the good news is I've gone through Potter's Bar and I've crested the hill and I'm gaining more speed now.
Hooray
Huzzah.
for cresting! I'm at 71 mile an hour almost.
Brilliant.
The new Eisenbahn Kingdom Brunel 4472, if that's not a contradictory statement right there. I have sent you pictures. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. I have sent the pictures of modern permanent way equipment to you on Facebook Messenger. Good luck with the water pickup. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I was asking for photographs of P-Waste stuff. I thought this was going in a very different direction then when I started reading that out.
I have sent you pictures. Well, thank you very much. Save line for later.
Let's see. Three-way at Potter's Bar. Where is Potter's Bar? I don't know if I need to reach it.
I've just gone through Hatfield.
Oh,
I can
I'm
see
just
Hatfield.
approaching Hatfield.
I'm 1 mile from Hatfield down. Let's see. Although I realised that I haven't actually shoveled coal for quite a while, so my fire mass just went right down.
And I'm going to give it a save here because I haven't derailed through Hatfield that last time. So
Hey, what?
What?
Don't worry, Rhys. I'm sure it's nothing to panic about.
Yeah. Save progress.
Yeah, good idea, boys. I did not just do the same thing.
Let's see what happens. This is Hatfield. Change here for Boston and Wednesday. Oh god.
Get an action shot.
Oh god. See, now I'm all paranoid now from him saying that.
Yeah.
Hatfield. Where is Hatfield?
Hatfield.
it's somewhere on the map. It'll come up when you're near it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to worry about that yet.
I'll tell you where it is, Sam. It's on the East Coast Mainline.
Where's
I
that?
hope that helped. Oh no, that was my TED talk for the day.
I don't know.
In the runs up the East Coast, mate.
I don't know where that is. I only know LMS.
Ooh.
This is you just like reach some form of borderline station where the trains just disappear into nothingness.
Yep.
The Iron Yard doesn't exist.
Yeah, they're going through a portal, mate.
Well, like a train sim portal, they just
Yeah.
disappear.
Yeah, did you go for the train sim portal? It's fine.
Hatfield, is that
people
where
in-
they grow the hats?
Ah,
For
that
people
would
in
be
my
Hatfield.
chat, we'll be doing the giveaway any minute, so
There's a giveaway. Oh,
There is a giveaway.
Oh,
you can't. You're competitors. You don't get the chance.
Oh.
Ah, see, that's just
I
favouritism
don't even know what I
there.
became.
No, I'm going now. I'll see you all later. I'm just going to dive
Yeah,
off the
alright.
head.
That's it. Thank you for watching. Pray comment, like, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And buy our merch.
Oh, by the way, since you're getting into train sim streaming, Mike, there's one of our friends, Chris. He's been watching us for a few years now. Basically, he admitted to us the other day that he essentially used to watch our live streams just to fall asleep.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, he was like, oh, I used to watch you guys' live streams back in the day so I could fall asleep. I'm like, what? We're not that fucking boring, are we?
Well,
He's
I
so
mean,
boring, Tom.
I am boring. To be fair, I mean, the only time I've really almost fell asleep, and Callum will understand completely, is when Callum starts talking about cars. I just start drifting and drifting and drifting, and then Gwil comes about tech stuff as well, and then it's like still drifting, handbrake turn, handbrake turn.
George Quayle has just said I haven't had a decent crash for quite a while.
Wait, what?
Apparently, I haven't had a good crash in a while.
We're going out crashing tomorrow.
well, I've managed to go a funny route through Hatfield, so.
Have you derailed?
Of course I've not derailed.
Free roam, what's it called, signalling, don't you?
Yeah, which, you know, it might sound like a disadvantage, but it comes in handy when you miss your water stop and you need to fix it.
Oh, I love the nameplates that these locos have.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. Have you tried putting down 3081 yet?
No.
Put 3081 down in a scenario and it comes up with a unique nameplate that no other member of the class ever carried.
Rhys, I think you should do that now.
Yeah, just exit the game right now.
No.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
But I'm live streaming.
But Rhys, we need to know this information.
Okay.
So I'm just going through Wellwyn North.
I'm
going
0.4.
through I don't know what the hell that said. Destination.
I'm on a bridge.
Is it a viaduct?
Yeah.
Oh mate, you've just gone over the viaduct I've just gone over.
Just about to go into a tunnel.
Yeah, I've just got into the tunnel.
Oh, we're neck and neck, mate.
How fast are you guys going?
65-ish, because my water and stuff's rubbish.
69.9.
Cheeky.
I'm doing 45 now because I've got to build up speed again after going a funny route at Hatfield.
Oh.
I'm still doing 70.
I'm doing 70.1.
Hate you. Stay away from my 70 limit.
I told you, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know, I started pretty, not good. Now I could overtake you guys, but then if I do have to stop for water because the troughs don't work, then I'll be at a disadvantage. So it's very much anybody's race right now.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It's not like that one race we did where Lawrence, was it Western Main Lines? And Lawrence just steamed off like 400 miles ahead of everyone. I don't know if you remember that, Tom.
Wait, say it again. It's like I'm reading something in the chat. Say again.
There was a live stream that we did years ago.
Yeah.
And Lawrence was racing with us. And we were all like struggling. And he was like 30 miles ahead of us.
Oh,
at
yeah,
one
he
point.
rolled away, didn't he? Yeah.
He just like rolled away, yeah.
Just like, bye. Oh, Callum's asked me to apologise in my chat for me saying he was his car chat thing for sleeping.
You can get the green Sterling Single from Caledonia Works if you're wanting it. Yes, and you can use our discount code Hot Singles for 10% off.
And if there are hot singles in your area, I wouldn't recommend trying to do that in the red light district. Just go up to a woman and just be like, "Hey, I've got a discount code here. Say hot singles." Just get a slap in the face. It'd be great.
No, it's Tom. It's fine. It's fine, Tom. She'd only give you 10% off.
Exactly. So yeah. Does she accept PayPal?
So for the giveaway, if you want to enter the word green into the chat, you will be entered into the giveaway.
Not on our stream, by the way. It's only on RailAdvent stream.
Yes,
this is on RailAdvent stream. But if you want to flick across and enter said giveaway, you can find a link in our video descriptions.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in my description as well, maybe.
We've linked everyone's streams in the descriptions of our video, so you can flick between them if you wish to see what other people are doing.
You can also flak between them if you want. You can flick flak.
Flat cannon, 88mm flat cannon.
Right, I'm just going through Nebworth.
Oh, we're neck and neck, mate. I'm just passing through the platform now.
I think I've just been through that. Is there... Oh, excuse me, sorry, my gas switch played up. Well, I'm coming up to a 70 limit and then a 100 limit straight after it. On the
You
mini
must
map.
be a bit further on than me, then.
Yeah, I'm 162 miles away.
I'm 162.9.
Yeah, so if you look at the mini map, you should see the 70 and 100 limit.
Yeah, it's just coming onto my monitor thing now.
Yeah, I've got to get my boiler pressure back up. I'm slacking.
I've been doing quite good, actually. I've been injecting using the left-hand side injector the whole way.
Has it been draining your boiler pressure?
No, not at all. I'm actually sustaining it.
That's not bad.
I'm at full reg, 24% reverser, and the injector's been on the whole way. The only thing I would say is, like, it is very slightly losing. I'm at 0.7 boiler level, but it's not dropping so quick that I have to, you know, shut off the injector. I think I've got a perfect balance between steam production.
Rhys, just to let you know, there's water trough coming up between that 70 and 100 limit. Give it a try.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Here we go, chaps. Everybody watching my live stream, we have got some water troughs coming.
Water troughs.
Are they? Is it T or Y? I think it's
Hold T, and you should see the scoop come down from the tender.
So we got, yeah, I can see the sign just up ahead. There's the water scoop sign, and there's the scoops. Let's give it a try.
Everyone wish Rhys a bit of luck to see if they work.
Oh, I really hope they work.
I do as well.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I will be absolutely devastated if they don't work. It would be a real shame.
I can hear the
I've got
contempt.
bad news.
Don't tell me they don't work.
They don't work.
No way!
They don't work?
No.
Oh,
Ew!
Dude!
So that has put paid to my plan of using the water scoops.
Yep.
Wow, I feel actually awful now. I thought they did work.
Yeah.
So that means now that you can officially say that if something bad happens, then it's my fault. Oh, by the way, going through Devonage?
Stevenage.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's my fault if anything happened, because I thought the scoops did work on the East Coast Mainline. I must have been mistaken. That really sucks. It must be cosmetic then only, which is really dumb.
So, yeah.
That's really dumb. We've got working water troughs. Why aren't they?
Well, that, I've got to be honest, that is a shame, but...
It scuppered
I
your
did
plans a bit.
plan- Well, not really. I mean, I did plan to stop at Peterborough anyway, so I just didn't want to if I could avoid it.
Yeah.
So the one advantage that I could have had over you guys, where this loco is fitted with a water scoop, and it's, yeah, it didn't work.
But this isn't your fault, and it's not Chris's fault, it's the route's fault. So,
Yeah.
blame Sam.
No, I blame the developer. It's definitely Caledonia Works' fault. Chris, another failed product from Caledonia Works.
We're gonna have to run another discount code now, just because.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's ruined it all.
Do you know what it is?
5% discount, say no water scoop.
So, well, what we're going to do, we're going to review, right now here live, the Caledonia Works Dean Single. It's rubbish because it hasn't got, the water scoop didn't work on the East Coast Mainline. 0 out of 10, would buy about 12 copies of it.
See, it's because the water scoop doesn't have steam chest.
Yeah, no simulated steam chest on the water scoop. That's
We're
it.
going to do this again. Look, right. Okay, guys, right. Rhys, look at your reverser, right? Do you see it wobbling?
Yes.
That is a feature that we've worked on really hard to get into Locomotion 1.4, and it's a really nice little feature. So I know we're only messing around, but like in all honesty, even though it's only such a small thing, by watching Guion actually strip this thing into the logo, it gives me a whole new appreciation for how difficult it is for TS developers, you know, especially trying to advance a game that is like what? How old is it now, Rhys? It's like 13 years old, isn't it? So, you know, kudos for people who still try and innovate with this game. Honestly.
King Ori has just raised a good point in my chat. He said, unless I accidentally put the scoop down too soon and ripped it off.
No, because it's not simulated to be breakable.
Oh, is it?
No, Grail's already told me and Chris that the scoop is not designed to be breakable if you put it down too early.
Oh, right, okay.
Time to eject again. Right, where are we? I'm going through hitching down fast. Also, a water tower then. But it's on the wrong line. Yeah, it's on the wrong line though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it must have been on a different line.
Yeah, it's on a different line.
Hitching down fast, I'm just approaching that, Tom.
Ah, brilliant.
Oh, I'm now a mile behind you. I've lost it.
I'm approaching Stevenage doing 75 mile an hour.
Ooh, Sam is gaining.
Well, he's gonna gain with that speed.
Question is, can I hold it?
Well, I'm stuck at my consistent speed, so...
Yeah, I'm at 71.1.
So
yeah,
this is this is what I mentioned when I were on about my testing about them all having very similar performance but different strengths.
Yeah.
So it's like Tom and
RailAdvent
Michael.
chat, it's your last chance to enter the giveaway.
Yeah, Tom and Michael have both got very good acceleration, whereas me and Rhys have higher top speeds but slower acceleration.
I'm going to say for you guys, it's slow acceleration and maintaining that top speed, whereas for me and Michael, it's about having that acceleration away from stops.
The way you can really predict who's going to win this, because it really is anybody's race still.
Yep.
In most of the races we've done in the past, after about half an hour to an hour, you really get a good idea of who's going to win.
But with this one, it's going to be literally a case of, when you get to Doncaster, it could be still anybody's game.
Exactly. Yep. You can't really relax. You have to be on the ball the whole way.
The water stop will be interesting as well. I think that water stop at Peterborough could be what wins or loses the race for us.
I am a bit worried about my water consumption because I've nearly used 1,000 gallons of water.
Yeah, I've used about 800 gallons.
And I am 154 miles from York. So, what was it, 188? Hang on, I just get my calculator.
Miles, isn't it?
Something. Let's just see.
It's like 34 miles you've done so far.
Calculator. 188 minus 154. I've done 34 miles and I've used 1,000 gallons of water.
And how much?
34 times 3, 102. So I could make it to Peterborough. Ooh. So it's 102 from King's Cross before I run out of water.
And I think Peterborough is about 90 miles from King's Cross.
So I could just about make it, as long as I may even have to just ration my water a bit.
Yeah, you might have to try and let your your boiler water go down as much as possible, like to like 20 odd, and then just fill it right back up, and try and be economical with the steam use as well. Like for example, don't have the blower on all the time.
Try and avoid blowing off as well.
Brakes are not in the running. Am I blowing? Oh, I've been blowing off consistently. I think.
Yeah, I've been struggling with blowing off.
I think my advantage is I'm sticking to my top speed even with my boiler pressure slightly lower, so I'm not using as much water as I thought.
I'm going to start maintaining my boiler properly now. If I look at, I'm blowing off the safety valves, so I'm going to use that extra steam to inject.
Gone through three counties, by the way, just so everyone knows.
I'm just approaching now. I'm 0.4 from it.
See, my problem is I keep getting lag spikes as well, so this is where I'm going to get problems later on in the stream.
Like I said, this is... Yeah, this is why we go off the in-game clock.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is, like, if you have regular lag spikes and someone else doesn't, then that can make the difference.
Is where I flick between the F5 and the F3 HUD from time to time, I get a half-second like frame skip, like a like a keyframe of missing time.
Yeah.
So that could be kind of interesting to see.
Well, I'm going through hitching down fast at 75.
I think what's happening here
is holding that consistent.
You will blaze up towards up our arses at some point, I reckon.
Yep.
I'm struggling with pressure now, so you'll catch me up soon, I'm sure.
The thing with... Yeah, go on, Michael.
Me?
Well, everyone, let's have a roll call.
Yeah, go on, Michael, you go first then.
What's up?
What speed are you at? Speed and boiler
60,
condition.
60-ish. 60-ish and rubbish oil consumption.
Right,
just going through 3 counties anyway.
The Sterling is flagging.
It
But
is.
you've gone through 3 counties, so that's not bad.
I've made it this far. Just be grateful I've made it this far.
Isn't
They
it?
say it's still anybody's race.
Yeah.
I just need to get the boiler pressure up a bit now.
You might have to knock back the reg a little bit, knock the reverser back slightly, and maybe see what your steam generation rate is like. You might need to.
I think the other thing to mention is that Michael is running on a fixed reverser positions rather than like a continuous one. So you can only go like 10%, 20%, 30%.
Ooh.
So he can't. If his mid spot, I reckon, is about 25. So he's got to sort of jump between 30 and 20.
I just saw something nice. Callum had put in my comment chat. He put, "I'm just watching Tom's end because I want to support my friend." Oh,
Flame!
friend. Wait, no.
KVT_5, could you send us a whisper because you won the giveaway, and we'll give you some more details.
So what do you get in the giveaway? Do you get like, I don't know, 14 years subscription or?
No, they've won one of our 2021 calendars.
Coming up to 3 counties down.
Oh God, you're catching me up.
Aye.
I wish I could do some free giveaways on my merchandise, but I don't know really how that would work with Teespring unless I give someone like 100% off discount code. But then
That's probably the only way it would work.
yeah, I think so.
The problem is I'm far too tight to give any form of discount on my merchandise.
Well, I've run, all I've done so far since starting the store is I've done the opening one, which is mainly for the benefit of the patrons and supporters. I've done one in the, what was the other one? I think the other one was the summer sale, and now I'm in the winter sale, which is a bit more because I've got a bit more stuff on the store, so I thought, well, if I do a bigger percentage. I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, some people seem satisfied with it. I mean, I saw our old friend Mr. David Bolton release a couple of weeks ago, between the lockdowns and whatnot. You know David Bolton?
Yeah.
And he was wearing one of my Hannington Hall t-shirts.
Well, hey.
So that's nice to see. See, he was at least he's supporting traction.
Yeah. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Same as Riley. He bought a goose. I think he bought either a shirt or a mug.
Oh,
And
you
that's
silly
funny.
goose.
You silly goose. And he's a panty attack, so that's even more
Hey.
effective.
That's 3 counties down past through.
Oh, you're catching me very, very quickly now.
How far is everyone from Biggleswade? Because I'm half a mile from Biggleswade.
That's not on my map yet.
Tom, I'm 0.7 from it.
Oh, you're catching me.
I am catching you.
You little bong.
So, Tom,
Hello.
thinking ahead that we're both planning to stop at Peterborough,
Uh-huh.
your acceleration was faster than mine.
Yeah, so it's going to depend how quickly. Although to be fair, Rhys, I do have. You know what? I'm looking at my water consumption. I think I might actually be able to skip the water stop. You know.
That's awfully brave of you, Tom.
That is
You know what?
incredibly brave.
I might actually risk this for a chocolate biscuit.
Oh, good God.
This should be fun.
So Tom is planning to skip his water stop, which is, it is allowed under the rules if that's what he wants to try, but
If I run out of water, I'm screwed.
yeah, you know, that is a risky, it is.
Peterborough is less than halfway, isn't it?
It's just because I'm thinking my acceleration might be good, but my top speed, you guys are going to 420 blazing past me or something. So
Well, this is
I
it.
might risk it.
It's, for me, I need to maintain the speed and overtake you guys before the water stop to have a chance.
Yeah,
Because it'll be a real struggle for me to get up to speed again.
yeah.
But
I'm
that
gonna
being
find out
said,
again, like it is a risky move, but I suppose somebody has to take the edge and have a risky move, don't they?
well,
Yeah.
what's the fun in running a race without any risks?
It's almost like that thing where, you know, like when you were young at school and it was like the sensation that, oh, it doesn't matter if everybody doesn't cross the finish, like everybody's a winner. Except for that one kid who's like, nope, I'm going to bring the best running shoes to this, I'm going to try my hardest to win, and then he falls over flat on his face about 3 metres away from the finish line. That's me, I'm that kid today.
Well, you have done a full practice run with this, Tom, haven't you?
Yeah, Which
So-
is why I'm kind of thinking that I might try and risk this one.
Yeah.
Depends if I can keep my water consumption down.
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny thing, isn't it, the water, because you don't actually need to have any left when you get into York.
Are you trying to say we could coast into York?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter if you've got, like, 1 gallon left when you get into York Station. You've got the water to use, it's not like you need to have spare.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can run it dry, or as close to dry as you can get without it alarming out.
We'll have to wait and see.
Big
I'm
ol'
just approaching
sway.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, you're catching me very fast now. I've just gone through Biggleswade.
Oh, I'm a mile away, Michael.
Where did you say, Michael? That sounded awfully like the N word then.
Biggleswade.
Biggleswade.
I heard an N. I'm so sorry everyone, I heard an N. I've been hanging around Ramperson too long. Oh no, I appear to be out of cola. I'll have to get another one. Oh wait, I can just dip down there and grab one. Might have some chocolate as well. Actually, I need to work some now because I need to go for a cigarette at some point, but I'm going to wait until I've gone a little bit further before I do so.
I think if we're going to have any breaks or anything, I think the water stop would be the ideal time.
Yeah.
If we
Because
can last
taking
that
on
long.
water, especially if it's a full tender, it will take about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. Of course, you don't
Thing
want to
is,
go
if it's
AFK and then it to fill up really quickly and leave you sitting there.
I just
Yeah.
realised something. I worked out earlier that I used
You
Well,
use
thir-
like 1,000 gallons in 34 miles, yeah.
34 miles. So if I'm going to get to Peterborough with about 8 to 10 miles spare, I've then got a leg which is over 100 miles long.
Yep.
So I could be rolling the last few hundred yards into York,
Not only
Yep.
that, Rick,
about to melt my firebox crack.
we've got to fly to Stoke Bank.
Oh, good God, yeah. Oh, God. This is actually... See? Anybody's race still.
It is. That hill is going to be very interesting. Because Tom should have the best advantage on that hill.
Mainly because, well, one, I've got a lesser load, but secondly, I've also, of the four of us, I'm the only one who's actually done a test run, aren't I?
Well, not just that, but the engine you're driving was actually designed to work on hills, whereas the rest of them were designed to work on the flat.
Correct, because the 123 is Caledonian, and the Caledonia Railway wasn't exactly billiard table, was it?
Nope, it was 123 hauled 3 coaches up and down Beatuk, which is a 1 in 40.
Cool.
So, by comparison, the Midland spinner, the Great Northern spinner, and the Great Western one, they were all designed for running on more or
On
less
the
flat ground.
Yeah,
So-
because Dean Single would have been built for the billiard table. The
Yep.
Great Northern Single was built for, well, the East Coast Mainline.
Which
and
is
the,
flat.
Midland was used for the Midland the Midland South, wasn't it?
It was.
It wasn't used for the northern section, it was the southern section, wasn't it?
Yeah, once they got to the northern section, they thought, we better add an extra driving wheel onto these ones.
Yeah, so you put another single in front of it. Two drivers better than one.
That was the Midland policy. If you can't get up
Yeah.
the hill with one engine, just stick another one on until you can. Which is why the the original Worth Valley opening special had about 3 engines on it because none of them could get out of Keighley on their own.
Silly Midland Railway. Why did you do this? And they also tried to ruin the LMS as well with their small axle boxes.
It's funny though because the Midland Railway's policy actually worked really well for the Midland Railway. It was only when they tried applying it to everyone else that it went tits up.
True.
Because the Midland policy was basically more frequent trains, but shorter, lighter trains. But the way they worked it out was they essentially said, treat every loco,
Like it's your last.
yeah, treat every loco as if it's on its last legs. So if you plan,
How you and Michael doing, by the way, Rhys?
I am 140 miles from York, doing 71 mile an hour still.
You might be overtaking me in a second because I am at 139.8.
Oh, I'm 0.2 behind you then.
Yeah.
I'm doing 75.6 at the moment.
I'm doing 60, trying to get my pressure back up still, but
Get shoveling.
So chances are I'm going to
my
overtake
timing
you,
is,
Michael.
working hard. Yes, I know.
I feel like that guy on the Top Gear special where they ran Tornado, where Jeremy Clarkson's trying to fire and he's going, "Get shoveling! Get shoveling!"
It was a great one, that though. When he tries cooking his bacon and it's like, phew!
Yeah.
So there you go, note to self, if you're ever going to cook bacon on an engine, don't do it while the engine's going full whack on the main line. It will just suck your bacon off and throw it at the passengers.
Wait, what? Suck your bacon off?
I knew Tom was going to latch onto that one.
Well, you know what my humour's like, mate? You can say anything and I can turn it into something awful.
But I mean, the suck that the firebox has when you're working an engine that hard and at that speed, you know, if you let go of the shovel, it would probably just suck the shovels right in.
Yep.
Probably. It's unbelievable how much air it's sucking into the fire.
Well, the problem is, right, is that I saw this conversation coming up somewhere else about like steam engines basically being obsolete and, you know, not being replaced by diesel electric and all that lot. And my thing is that you don't actually quite understand the power of a steam engine, because they are incredibly powerful beasts, and, you know, there's a lot that you don't think about. You just think, oh, just go puff puff and they were weak and slow. Not the case. You know, the amount of air that they suck in, for example, as you said, through the firebox, I mean, that's all that air is to help with combustion. If that combustion isn't happening, then the water isn't boiling. If the water isn't boiling, you've got no steam. You've got no steam to the cylinders, you've got no power. So it's all a very delicate balance, and it's all a very sort of a flowy system, I guess you'd say.
It's a lot of very, very complicated physics and engineering that goes into a steam engine, and you really don't appreciate it until you try thinking of how you would make one yourself. It's like the system they came up with for injectors, for example, is just absolute genius. Because
considering the age when they were designed as well.
Yeah.
They didn't have supercomputers or calculators even.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, guys. Are you stealing my phone charger, woman? Okay, the woman is stealing, Tracy's stealing my phone charger in the background, for certain notion.
It's my charger.
It's not your charger.
Yes, it is my charger.
Well, what's that over there? That's my charger being used to flatten out your image, isn't it? Sorry, I'm having a conversation with the other half while we're having a race. Sorry, boys and girls. We like arguments.
Domestic.
It's almost as bad as the what was it? Oh, she broke my glass. She broke my glass that I put my chocolate milk in, and I'm really upset by that.
I gotta be fair to you, that is really bad.
It's a crime, isn't it? Really?
It's a crime against humanity.
Oh, I tell you what, guys. How far are we? I'm going to try something else that's a bit risque.
Ooh.
I'm going to go for a cigarette.
Ooh.
Oof.
You gonna try going AFK?
I'm going to try AFK.
Ooh.
35. Yeah, do you know what? Everyone, this is going to be interesting. We're going to try this. I'm going to BRB.
Oh, good God.
Well,
this could be interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Back in a sec then.
Well, it's brave letting it run. I mean, I would have just paused it, but...
Well, I mean, we're neck and neck now. I want to, keep it sort of live and current.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I'm still battling with my pressure. I've completely buggered it.
What's your
It
fire
wouldn't
at?
be the first time, and it's definitely not the last time on a live stream the fire gets messed up.
It was going well. I don't know where it really went.
It happened to us on the Light Pacific, didn't it?
I tuned in just as you were messing it up.
Yeah. It were going fine until the boiler pressure just suddenly went... Where'd it go?
Although Sam showed me something which I probably knew, but I just didn't try it, was just opening the drain taps and letting her climb up the hill.
Ah, yeah. Tricks of the trade.
It worked, and I was quite impressed. It's been a long time since I was on the footplate.
It's been a while
over
myself.
10 years.
10 years, crikey.
I
If
mean,
you ever
I
go on
remember
one again, you'll be going, where's the A key? Where's the D key?
I know,
What's
I'm
that?
gonna I'd love to just take a keyboard onto a footplane and just be like, okay, A, D. Why won't it work?
It'd be like when it derails. You go, oh.
Where currently are you, Sam, then?
I'm just about to go through St. Neots.
Oh, you've overtaken me.
That is 0.5 away from me.
Oh, I am 0.8.
Yeah, I've just overtaken you, Len.
Yep, it's fine. We still have about 100 miles to go.
I'm gonna need Len 100 miles there.
I
See,
don't know if Chris is still watching the live stream.
it took me that long to get up to speed, like it's given you guys a huge head start.
Yeah, but you could bring it back.
I could. I mean, that's 1 down, 2 to go.
Did anybody in the chat, let me try again. Anybody who's watching the live stream now, did you use the discount code for any products off Caledonia Works website?
Or digital traction.
Or digital traction?
In fact, actually, something I just want to mention as well. If you go have a look at blastpipeproductions.jimdo.com, I think that's my website. If you go have a look at my website, I have actually put the requirements on there now, and links for the improvement pack for this reskin, and the actual reskin itself. So the reskin will go live when this stream ends, but if you want to have a look through the requirements and go buy them all while the discount is on, go support Chris and Digital Traction a bit, help keep them bringing out good locos. And if you want to see how much of a difference the improvements actually make, and if it's worth buying the other locos, hop over to my stream and have a look at the engine.
Overwhelming majority of people have just said no, they didn't go and buy anything off Caledonia Works' website.
Well, that's disappointing.
Come on, guys! 10% discount.
Black Friday.
Just for this live stream. Wyatt Doran says yes.
Hey, that's one.
Oh god, we're nearly at 100 viewers, Sam.
You might be, I'm at 12.
Hey!
I'm at 20 at the minute.
I'm back.
So if you guys shut down your live streams, I'd probably get to that 100 viewers.
Yeah,
Well,
nice one, Rhys. To be fair, though,
I've only got 35, Rhys, so, you know.
I just want to get 100.
right, so everyone watching Rhys, now come and watch me, Tom and Michael instead.
Yeah, please. That'd be really appreciated.
Get all of us up to 50 instead.
We
Also,
probably should mention that the links are in the description below if you want to go and look at Sam, Tom, or Michael's viewpoints.
yeah.
Just a hillbilly, I'm doing very good, thank you. How are you doing?
That's offered.
I'll have something else I'm going to say. I don't normally, just because we're doing a big, massive live stream and this is the first time I'm using the overlay on my side. If anybody would like to do some super chats, so I can get some fish and chips at some point in the next couple of weeks, that'd be great. I'm sorry, guys, I don't get to get takeaways very often.
See, I wish you hadn't said that, Tom, because now
Now you want to
want to go to the chip shop.
I hate you guys so. Well, I'll tell you what, Rhys, what we can do, you shut down the stream, go to a chip shop, we'll get your
Wait
viewers
a
for a bit.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I have determined that I have indeed got time, as long as I'm on flat bits, I have got time to go for little breaks if I need to.
I mean, what you could do is just like put the injector on, fill up the boiler, and then stoke up the coal, and then go for a cigarette then.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, I just realised something else as well. At the moment on my stream, I think I mentioned it earlier on because I mentioned about the promo code flashing up on my bit down below.
Beg your pardon?
Well, no, not flashing your bit, you know what I mean? Like flashing the promo codes up and the name of the base and everything. But I also agreed something funny with Guion, which is that I put Model Tech as an advertiser, and I put Anthony as an advertiser as well, because it thought it was funny. Oh, hello! I've had a super chat.
Hey.
Austin Smith donate $5, and he put, "You're the best." I had to read it out, so I can't really go shh, can I?
Austin, can you super chat me as well? Because I
And do
really
exactly
want fish and
the same
chips.
thing.
I really want fish and chips now.
Oh, speaking of that,
That
Rhys,
is a very good point. Let's see.
I've had €2 off Bud 607 to say, use this to get a bag of chips and curry sauce. Thank you, Spud 607. I certainly will. I will definitely get a bag of chips and some curry
Why
sauce.
do you get bags of chips and curry sauce? Nobody's giving you a chance not to get takeaways.
Oh, dear.
I'm up to 76 mile an hour now.
For the
How fast, Sam?
76.1.
Bloody hell. You're catching up. Oh, let's
Huntingdon.
do a sit rep, actually. I'm at 127.9.
127.5.
You're ahead of me. Brilliant.
Hey, I've overtaken Tom, so I
Rhys
think
has
I'm in the
overtaken
lead.
me.
So it's Rhys,
Hey.
Tom, me, Michael.
yeah.
Yeah, how far? Oh, God,
And
Mike
it's
has
still
said,
anyone's race.
destination to Peterborough, hasn't he?
I am 20 miles from Peterborough.
So
That
this
doesn't help me.
this is all going to boil down to the water stop now, then, isn't it?
It is.
Because
I think the
we now
water
know
stop
that-
is made or broke.
We now know that Rhys is going to. Rhys has got a faster, higher speed than Tom, so he's going to stay in the lead
You're
there.
gonna- yeah.
So if you
It
can,
depends on the water stop.
yeah, if you're slow with the water stop and Tom doesn't stop, he may grab
Yeah.
that back
Yeah,
off
but
you.
then my risk is I could run out of water.
Yeah.
It's a risk. Hey, Austin Smith has donated $1.
What's he said? What's he said?
You can't say anything for less than $2. That's, to be fair to you, Austin, that is a YouTube limitation. That's not me. I didn't do that. Spud607 has just donated €2 and said, bag of chips and curry for you too, lad. Hey, what a legend.
Me engineer who's watching, Tom is looking at going non-stop.
You get it for free, Tom.
Hey?
Even though you get it for free.
What, from the chip shop?
Hey, what did you just say? You get free chips and curry?
Look, I don't get it very often, but Tracy, because she babysits her auntie, and her auntie works up at the chip shop, she gets free stuff, and I happen to be over at her auntie's, I sometimes get free chips as well.
Right, Tom, I'm on my way to Bournemouth. We're going to go to the chippy.
Rhys is coming down. I don't live in Bournemouth anymore.
Oh, where do you live then?
Parkzone. Cool.
Oh, right, okay.
You've
I'm on
given
my
your
way there.
exact address.
Rhys is coming down to Pool so we can have some free fish and chips.
Literally going to drive 135 miles just for a bag of free chips.
Are you going to drive in a Great Western Single for him?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Sam, I've just noticed you've just gone through Huntington.
Yep.
Huntington.
Warrington?
Hunting, whatchamacallit, Bobby did young.
Huntingdon.
It's like my mouth goes bad from just saying like, hang on, wait,
So
one second.
I've just gone through there, so I'm gaining ever so slightly.
That's Peterborough in the distance.
Peterborough. Oh, I'm about to go through Abbott's Victon, whatever that is.
Callum's calling me a fat bugger.
Wow, that's weird.
Callum, that's not very nice.
That's not very nice. That's not very cash money.
That's not very money supermarket of you.
It really isn't.
Right, I am 124.3 from York, but I can't remember how far Peterborough was.
I think it's like 101 miles or something like that, 105.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, looking at the time we're at in game, I reckon we're roughly a third of the way through.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think
just
so.
over.
Oh,
Yeah,
Andy is in the chat. My God.
Yeah, Andy was. Oh, that reminds me, Andy. That's just reminded me. Andy asked me. Well, I said to Andy I would do this. Go and subscribe to Steaming Westwood Productions, where you can find Wide Stavel, which is the best video in the world.
Casual bloke that he didn't ask for there, but all right.
He did. To be fair, I was speaking to Andy earlier on, and he was a bit sad about stuff. So I said I'd give him a plug during the stream because I'm nice. Yay, friends!
Wow, this spinner really doesn't like gradients. It's a 1 in 200, but I've lost 8 mile an hour from it.
Ooh.
And that is,
Also,
So where are you now then?
I am coming up to Abbott Ripton.
Oh, you're about a mile and a bit behind me, I think. Then
Ooh.
it could be very tricksy, very.
So,
Well,
and I'm gaining
I'm-
the speed now. I've crested the hill as well. So,
I'm going up the hill at a constant 69.
Cheeky.
tension.
So did I do that better than you, or?
Yeah, I dropped from 76 to 68 going up the hill.
Okay.
I pretty much
that's
sustained
positive.
my speed going up there.
Yeah, I've stayed about. My problem is I've stayed the same more or less all the way through. I've like got a consistent speed of 70.
I've pretty much got the same, Tom.
Yeah.
So really, this race is quite interesting for me and you, Tom.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close, I reckon.
It's all about the water stop now.
That being
Yeah.
said,
All about
though,
the water
Rhys,
stop.
we've got what 100 odd miles left to go, and I'm only a
Yeah.
mile or so behind Tom.
Ooh. I gotta keep a close eye out for Peterborough now.
Aye. This water
Where is
stop is that's where the race is going to be won or lost, I think.
Right, I'm not far away from Peterborough.
I'm just going to have a look on my map to see how far I've actually gone.
It's
I
up
was
there
just
in the
doing same
distance.
thing, Tom.
So, just for context for the viewers, you just saw where we were. We've come from all the way down here so far, and we'll still have to go all the way up here to York. So, we're not out of the woods yet.
It's definitely a long run.
It's the sort of run, I mean, I know we're doing alright with the singles, but this is the sort of run you want to do with something that can do 100 mile per hour plus on the straights.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, I mean, I did this run with Rick, DR1202, and I think it took me about an hour and 45 with him because his top speed's about 90 odd.
This
but
is
obviously out there slowing down for corners and things.
yeah. This is a run for Pacifics. This is one where you can really stretch the legs on him.
Yeah. Well, they ain't got legs.
I gotta be honest, I'm really looking forward to the A3 pack that someone's adding to Steam Sound Supreme.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's just gonna be reskins of the Flying Scotsman, but it would be nice because I still haven't really found any good reskins, you know, with different nameplates and all that of the A3s. Because I'd love to do a bit of a recreation of like 1950s and 1960s on the East Coast Mainline.
I was about to say that I've done some routines of them in different names and numbers, but I've only done the LNER versions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd like to see the BR one.
I'd like to see a better BR skin because the BR it wears in game is really dull. Like it is
Yeah.
brightened up.
But then I love the idea of, you know, East Coast Mainline in the 1960s, right at the end of the steam era. Where you have
Yeah.
a mix of early diesels and late steam. A couple of Pacific, you know, A4s, A3s, A1s, maybe a few A2s.
Maybe Thompson. I mean, I'm still waiting for someone to do a Thompson rebuild Pacific because I like the Thompson rebuilds. I'm weird like that.
Jared's just said in my chat, he said, I don't think I've seen you run TS with so many frames. I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Sam has stepped into the 21st century at
I
last.
have. I've gone from running on a potato to a roast potato. It's like that extra step up.
To be fair, Rhys, I mean, you weren't, we were sort of in that, like, bad chasm at the time, but the step up from when I was running on the old White Knight up to the Black Knight it's like night and day. Like, I remember the reaction I had on the very first stream I did with the new computer when the film was out.
It
And
makes
then-
such a big difference, doesn't
I
it?
literally almost cried the first time the DR loaded up and everything looked amazing and ran amazing. I was just like, I'm pretty sure that's also the noise I made.
Yep.
Just to remind everyone in my chat, we are doing a giveaway at around 10 PM for another calendar.
Oh yeah.
Hey, right,
Yeah.
Rhys, Michael,
12 dudes of RailAdvent.
we all want entering this time, Michael.
Am I
Pardon?
doing things that's... Sorry, Sam, go on.
We all want entering this time.
You can enter if you want. You can pause your game. Come and join.
Yeah, I see where you're going there.
That sounds suspiciously like a trick.
Sounds pretty sus to me.
Them Lancashire folk are up to something.
Oh, we're trying to play bloody Among Us and...
Scud607, thank you very much for your bag of chips and curry sauce donation there.
Hey, curry, chips and curry all round, except for me.
That's
Because
fine.
Sam can't get super chats just yet.
Nah,
Shug Rush in my chat is asking who's winning, so can we have a location update if
I
possible?
think Reese is probably the lead.
I'm a bit concerned because I'm coming up to home, but there's a bit of track missing on the F4 hood.
Ooh.
I'm coming up to Yaxley, by the looks of it. I'm like a mile and a half away from Yaxley down.
I hope that's
Yeah,
just a
I'm a
rendering
mile.
issue and not actually a bit of missing track. Because if it is,
Save it.
I have saved it.
Austin Smith has just donated $5 and said, "Hey Rhys, I just wanted to take a moment and thank you and Tom for your amazing content that you've both made over the years."
Hey! But.
Well, that's something interesting, Tom, because Abdul the Engine, that original episode, you should have had a credit for doing that, because in that episode, you hear me go, put, and in the background is you, Andy, you have a pen.
Yeah, I remember that.
You didn't even know you were being recorded.
I know, it was amazing. It's just like, it is Abdul, he is a trade. Put. Andy, you've got a 50 and...
Well, I also have a piece of track missing at home.
Oh my god.
The track appears to be there, but...
Guys, you need to talk to the permanent way department.
Oh, it's okay, I've made it free, Michael.
Oh, that's alright.
I was going to say...
I can proceed at 72 then.
It's just the hood.
I made it through just fine. It must be like a bit of missing scenery or something.
It's just on the F4 hood. The actual track itself is there, it just didn't show up on the hood.
Interesting.
Oh, did you slow down, Sam?
No?
No, alright. I was just looking, I was watching the multi-stream thing, it looked like you were slowing down for some reason.
You were slowing down to get that packet of packet chips.
I'm off for my Yorkshire puddings, I am.
Is that what you're racing to York for? Is it Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah!
Now, I've had an awkward thing happen. I've had another super chat, but I'm not allowed to say what's in the super chat. I don't know why. I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to carry on. Thank you, Austin, for the donation. We will talk about whatever that is about later. Suspicious, I think. Sorry for
I'm
the
just-
speculation, by the way. I'm not used to be on camera.
Just messaging my wife to see if I can get some biscuits.
Oh, look
yeah.
at this room service.
Innit? To be fair,
The thing
Frank-
is, normally I buy snacks or something for a live stream, but I completely forgot today.
well,
Latch Yaxley. On the map.
So I've just texted her to see if she'd bring me some biscuits or something.
Hey, Rhys, we're coming up to Peterborough.
Oh, yes, we are, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I've got 6 miles on the route map to Peterborough.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to start slowing down soon.
I'm going to save just in case. I think everyone should do the same, just in case someone goes tits up.
I think that's
Yeah.
a wise idea, because let's be honest, something is highly likely to go tits up.
Normally my breaths, they go tits up.
Let's see, there's a 20 miles an hour speed limit coming up.
Are you following the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna slow right down, but I know I'm gonna have to slow down a bit. Right, how long do I leave it? How long do I leave it? How long do I leave it?
The thing is, if I remember rightly, this water tower is a real bitch to get lined up.
Right, 0.7. I'm at 0.6, I'm gonna start braking about half a mile from it. Okay, coward it, I'm chicking out.
How far are you away from Yaxley, Sam?
I'm literally just entering the platform.
You so you're about a mile ahead of me.
Just exiting the platform.
It's still close then, even if I do come fourth, I'm still only a mile behind. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing
Check
is,
this out quick.
Rhys and Tom are both only about a mile or two ahead of me.
yeah.
So I reckon we're all within 5 miles of each other from front and behind. Which,
Oh, I've lost too much speed now.
yeah, 5
I
miles
just
you can
had-
gain.
I'd had dreams that I'd be arriving in Peterborough for a water stop, and you'd be like, "Oh, we're just arriving in York."
Well, if I hadn't sent you that update, you may well have been.
To be fair, the good thing is we've all been quite considerate, we're all quite close together, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing good.
I think, going for the different loads and all that lot, I think it's worked out quite well.
But it's made it quite
With-
even, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there go the safety valves.
Is it just me that hasn't lifted its safety valves ever since we left?
I don't think I have either.
I mean, I'm quite impressed. I've managed to bring it back from 99 psi up to nearly top spec. So
Not bad.
Right. That is... Which water tower do I want? I want that one, I think. Yeah.
If my routing is correct, I should hopefully come into platform 3.
This isn't looking good.
What?
I don't think I'm going on to the Road Willow Water Tower.
Oh
This
shit!
North platform 3.
Oh Sam! Oh honey!
Oh, I've stopped short. Come on, go, 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 go.
Oh, no, it's okay, I am.
Oh, thank God.
Whew. That was,
Phew!
yeah. So, I'm going to slam on the brakes about a mile away from Peterborough, I think.
Well, I made it to Peterborough with 787 gallons of water.
Fucking ouch!
So I've got just under 2,000.
So on my route, Foxred Buddy, there is a water stop on platform 3, if I've got it correct.
Yep.
So should be straight in and straight out.
Yeah, I heard that one before. Hey, look, I've got the emergency safety valves blowing off now as well.
Beautiful.
So this is
It's
it's demonstrating one of the modifications I've made to the engine.
By the way, I'm hoping that some people on my side have noticed what has basically happened here.
Tom,
What's
you've gone
happened?
straight through.
I 420 blazed it straight through Peterborough.
Awfully brave of you, Tom.
I am being a brave little sausage tonight. I'm the brave little toaster.
Ah, brake too early. Ah, well.
Then again, my border pressure taking a hammer.
So
yeah.
I now have Peterborough on my map. I'm trying to work out when to brake.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Why won't it line up? Why won't it line up?
I told you it's awkward, Rhys, this one.
Brake stop. No. Too far. Come on. Please fill. Please fill.
That's what we're going for. Yes,
Oh,
we've got
yes.
a parachute fitted to the
You
brake
got it.
van.
You got it.
I got it.
Amazing.
Right. Full forwards. Let's get the blower on. Shoveling like mad.
About there. That'll do. Brake. Lots of brake.
Oh man,
Right.
we've only got 30 concurrent periods on my side. This is big sad.
I made it to the water stop. What speed are you doing, Tom?
My usual, still 70.
Jeez.
So, what we've got to hope now is that...
I ran out of water.
He ran
Yeah,
out of water.
we've got to hope that Tom's bitten off more than he can chew, because if not, we're all fucked.
See, I've only got 2,000 gallons left.
Only? How many did you have in the first place?
Sam?
You had
answer that.
3,500, I believe. I had 4,000 to start, and I've got just under 2,000 left.
So I probably could do it, but
Michael, you could probably 420 blaze it.
I don't dare risk
Water
it.
pressure. Fair enough.
It depends where you are, though, Michael. I mean, you are at the back of the group at
Just-
the moment.
Just
Is it worth the
pulling
risk?
into Peterborough.
I
Is
mean-
it worth the risk?
Yeah, this could be your make or break moment. I've lined it up first time!
Well,
Oh, get in!
How big-headed of you, Sam. Well done. Everyone's
Oh
very good, Sam.
yeah!
Where is even this water tank tower?
It's
Oh, just
right
there.
at the end of the platform. Oh, that'll do for me. Buzzing.
I'm going to be tactical here. I'm going to take on a bit, but not a full tank.
Ooh.
can't.
I don't think you can.
You can't just
Chew.
stop the water tower halfway through. It fills up your entire tank regardless.
It could set off.
I mean, yes, yeah.
That'd stop
But that
it.
would be cheating.
Although, to be fair, I did just hear the word tactical and it made me think of tugs. Tactical.
Tactical. Strategical.
Fucking love water.
Right. I've got a full tank and I am off again. And do you know
Wait, have
what?
What sort of tank have you got there, Sam? Have you got a Cromwell?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Right, where on earth do you line this thing up?
Ah, that would be telling. And do you know
Basically,
what?
if you could get that tender lined up somewhere with the tower, it should just automatically do it, shouldn't it, guys?
Yeah, but you've got to line it up in the right spot. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
going to do? I'm going to demonstrate the Midland Railway superior standing gear
What, to get started away?
to get a bit of extra reg.
Fair.
I can't get this to line up. I'm going for it.
Oof.
Oh, Michael, but you...
Nah, Michael, you've stopped. You might as well take water now.
Yeah.
I can't get it to line up.
Just have to go back and forth a bit.
It
Oi,
is
oi.
a nightmare in train sim.
Right, I'm gaining speed a lot quicker now. I'm actually using the sanders.
Stop there. Go. That'll do me. Faster, faster, faster.
32 miles per hour.
Austin just sent me another $5
34.
super chat. If I keep throwing money at you, will you feel better, LMAO? I feel fine already. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm as cool as a cucumber at the moment.
39. 40.
Come on, go, go, go.
Should start
Wait,
selling
Rhys,
them bar
Rhys,
forts
have you
for
set up yet?
Yeah, yeah.
No, Rhys. No.
Tom, you should sell your little jugs of bath water. Like, what's that YouTuber?
Belle Delphine.
Right, I'm leaving. I'm going. I have a full tank.
Oh my god. Right. Idea for Heritage Railway. Selling off boiler water.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, just sell you spent boiler water from the injector just dripping out.
Right, that's it. I'm making
Complete
them.
with boiler sludge or boiler treatment.
Yeah, that's it. I'm making
It's a lime scale.
Nunlo into an internet e-girl now.
Hell yeah.
Buy Nunlo's
You
boiler
need to
water.
dress her up as like an anime style face.
Dress me up like one of your anime
Right,
girls.
that's. You know what? That's a challenge for any early artists watching the stream.
Draw me like one of your anime girls.
Yeah, draw me an
With
anime
octopus
Nunlo.
all
There we
about-
go.
Oh, wait, that's a different type of anime.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dinky.
Right, that's the sanders off, and I am flying along now, 60 mile an hour.
Oh, me too.
You put your wings out.
I've got the wings out. Princess of Wales is coming after the Angry Welshman.
Oh.
Who were both after the Superior Drummond locomotive because, you know, Drummond.
Do you know
See,
what?
there's
It's
water
going-
troughs ahead, but no, the water troughs won't work.
I dare you to try them again.
I'm gonna try it just for the shits and giggles.
Do you know, if Tom wins this...
Are you
well,
gotta be kidding me! It worked! You have got. Oh!
Oh no!
Mate!
Rhys demands the speed trial enough.
Rhys, if I catch
If-
you now...
If I had just carried on,
If you
Ah, man.
you gotta be kidding me! You have gotta be kidding me! That is so not fair!
You know, you remind me of Kevin the Teenager. That is so unfair!
I hate you!
I can't
Oh yeah, you butler.
So the one water trough at the end didn't work, but these
So,
ones
yeah,
did.
the southernmost water troughs, they didn't work at all.
Well, that's
But
because
then
they were
that one
southern,
did.
innit?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
Hey,
is-
Rhys, were you just going through the water troughs? Because I'm just going through land now.
Yeah,
I'm going 70.
so me and you are neck and neck. I'm at 66.7.
Ooh!
Oh, here we go. But we got a big hill coming up as well, haven't we?
Yeah, bugger.
we got soap at some point, haven't we?
Yeah, that hill's
I
gonna
don't know
ruin
where
me.
soap is. Sit rep then, boys. I am at 101.5.
Oh, I'm at 107.
110.
Pass.
You've gained 7 miles on me.
It's 6 actually, I think, to 107.
6. Oh, yeah.
So,
alright.
6
basically,
miles to the water stop.
basically
can't
what
believe
needs to
we-
happen is
and
Tom
all
has to
that
run
time-
out of water.
All that time, I could have just carried on as well.
Yeah. That could have kept you and
Genuinely,
Tom.
I could cry right now with how annoyed I am about that.
Do you know what, Rhys? If you kept going as well, that could have been the difference between you and Tom. That could have been putting you in the lead and will have saved
Yeah.
your water. That could have won you the
Yeah.
race.
That could have won me it.
That could have won
been
you it.
what won it.
And now, I think now it's a case of if Tom doesn't run out of water, he's probably going to win. If he does run out of water, it's going to be between me and you, Rhys. Unless Michael pulls a
Well, I'm
magic
doing
rabbit out of the bag.
75.
You're
Ooh!
Oh, excellent. How'd you make
God.
that? Brilliant.
Well,
Has he just
74.
got up for a bloody class 66 on the back?
Well, to be fair, I did tell him if he could find a Victorian diesel, he could stick it on the back.
There is no Victorian diesel on the back.
To be fair, you could have put a Victorian electric loco on the back, because electric locos did exist back then. They just
Yes,
weren't
they
very
did.
powerful or big.
I would love to see some really early diesel locomotives in train sim. You know, like the really early ones.
Well, I'd like to see things like the LMS Twins and the Fell Diesel and things like that. The interesting,
Yeah.
quirky things, you know? Because we've got what? We've got Falcon, we've got Kestrel, we haven't got Lion, and we haven't got the other one, whatever it was called.
Well, the sun's setting on the East Coast Mainline now, chaps.
Sun is setting on the LMS.
74 mile an hour, Rhys.
You're going to overtake me at some point.
Ooh, goody. That's what I like to hear.
I'm at 69.8.
That's just
This-
too cheeky.
I am approaching Tallington Down, 1.3 miles from it.
Tallington down. Ooh, I'm not far off.
Monkswood sounds familiar to me, I'm not quite sure why, but is that the bottom of Stoke Bank? Or have I already passed Stoke Bank? I don't know, because it looks like the
No,
East
I don't think you've passed Stoke yet.
I'm pretty sure that if I was passing Stoke, I'd see Mallard going the other way, going fucking meow.
With the smell of aniseed in your nostrils.
Oh, God.
Have any of you at the National Railway Museum been on the ride? The Mallard ride?
Nope, because
No.
I'm a Yorkshireman and I'm too tight to pay for it.
It's actually quite good. I can recommend it. I went on there, and it's basically just one of them sort of simulator rides, but it just like wobbles you about a bit. But it's got like a video of Mallard doing, you know, the run,
Yeah.
and then it sprays you with aniseed at the end.
Oh, wow.
Like, it is actually quite a good little ride. I've really enjoyed it.
I've just got that reverser into the sweet spot now.
Austin Smith says, "Why is Sam's link insert link here?"
Oh, thanks, Rhys.
Sorry, Tom. I guess I didn't update it.
Well, if you want to see my link, just follow one of the others and they've both linked me because they care about me.
I don't know whether I put Sam's link in my stream.
I think you did, Tom. I think I used yours to find my own.
Oh, brilliant.
Love you. I love you. I bought them. I paid for them. I said I fucking love you.
Smash it!
She hates me.
Brilliant.
So I'm
Rhys,
still constant 75, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to gain on you enough, but
I have
I'm going
milk
through-
chocolate oaty biscuits. All I need is a glass of milk.
going through Tallington.
Do you know what? I'm going to go get a glass of milk since...
Oh,
well.
I'm at Little Blytham. That Blytham even, that's at the bottom of Stoke Bank, isn't it? I'm sure it is. It's at the 96, again, scrolling, 96.4 mark. Which means I better eject quick before I get to the hill.
so I'm wobbling quite a bit at the minute.
Is it a bit like the special feature on the Dean Single?
I'm hoping that means like you get to go faster, but
No, Dean Single has some special features called Piscodding Wobble Wobble. Just don't put it in the Popty Ping.
how many miles have you got to go to York, Sam?
Sam?
Sam? Sam?
Really? Just so you know, we're getting a lot of crunching noise off your biscuits, mate.
Sorry, I know. I'm just trying to get my biscuits out.
For the lads. Can I have one?
Yeah, if you don't mind it being mail ordered down to you.
Yeah, I'll have a bit.
Royal Mail second class.
Second, you scumbag.
I'm not paying first class for a biscuit.
Why not? I want a biscuit.
Alright, I'll do you one better. I'll send it by Hermes.
Oh, don't do that, please, because I've got it covered in crumbs.
It'd be just thrown vaguely at your house.
Yeah, it's just in the general direction.
So I've just done a quick toilet stop and I've not derailed in that time or run out of boiler or anything, so that'll do.
Oh,
Well,
Sam, Michael's asking if you feel sit map, I think.
Right, one sec.
Tee up, please. Tee up.
Why have I got some form of points there?
Sam, what poetry, man?
I don't
If one of you
know.
could just like run out of water, that would be a great help.
I'm sure it would.
Well, actually, Michael, I'm kind of hoping you run out of water, because there's a chance you may overtake me.
Well, I'm still doing 75.
Yeah, I'm doing 74.9.
Oof. It's gonna be close.
Essendine down fast through. Where?
I've just gone through there.
Oh, I am gaining on you.
How far from York then, guys?
101.
Unknown.
99.1.
I am, from being about 6 miles behind you, Sam, I'm now 1.5.
Holy hell.
You weren't 6 miles behind me, were you?
I'm pretty sure I said like 111, everyone else said 105.
Ah, yeah, that's Rhys and Tom though.
Aren't you not like pretty much behind? No.
I'm catching up to Rhys now, but Rhys has struggled a bit on this second leg, I think.
No, I am.
Well, you were doing what, 68ish? You were doing in
I'm doing
70s before.
71 now.
Ah, right.
I'm catching up then because I'm just going through Essendine down fast.
Ooh. So it is still.
The race is still on.
The race is still on.
Still a thing. I just wanted to use this moment actually to just ask the chats of all the regular people, or everyone chat logs. Have they? Has anybody had a look at the promotion codes that have been put up? Is anybody interested in any of them? I'm specifically looking maybe at the Caledonia Works one, perhaps, seeing as they've been quite heavily featured in this race, but also the DT one. If you want to pick anything up from DT, remember that's a big saving when they're 60% off. Just wanted to ask the chats if anybody in the chats are interested in or have actually thought about doing it. Just putting something out there just to keep it relevant, boys.
I'm at Monkswood down fast through, coming onto a gradient.
See, I'm 1 and
Hey, I just passed my lad's speed
A
record
quarter.
sign.
1.25 from Monksford.
Yeah. But the question is, Michael, will my GNR simulation patch that I did in a rush the other night, will that be better than my Midland one that I spent like a month trying to get right?
Well, we're about to find out.
And not just better, but will it be more realistic? Because the Nerla GNR one shoots off like a rocket now. That's Little Bytham in the
shoot.
distance.
I'm half a mile from there, Sam.
I am 1.25 mile from there.
Where are we looking?
Little
I haven't got anything
Bytham.
other than- I have only got Monksford on my thingy just now.
Still in the
Is
lead
this
for now
the-
then.
Is this the start of the gradient for Stoke?
I'm on it now.
What gradient is it?
178 at the moment.
That's not too bad.
Oh, these biscuits are so good.
Biscuits.
Oh yeah, I've just got a little by them on the map. 1.5 miles.
I'm 0.4 from there, Michael.
Pardon?
I'm 0.4 from there.
Oh, I'm catching up then.
You are, but I believe I'm catching up to Rhys as well.
I think so.
Although my speed is dropping on this hill, I'm down to 68 now.
I'm sticking at 74-ish at the minute, but obviously I'm a bit behind you yet.
Yeah. 68 dead going through Little Bytham, Michael.
Right, I'll give you a recording in half a mile-ish. See, I didn't touch any of my regulator or reverser. It's sticking at 150 psi, and it's happier that I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you've got to find that sweet spot on your engine.
Yeah.
Once you find it, you can leave it. Mine's at 100% reg, 19% reverser. And I know if I put any more on the reverser, it'll struggle. And if I take any more off, it'll start slowing down.
Yeah, I'm at 100% regulator, 30% reverser.
Although
It seems
I am
happier.
blowing off now. Which means
Right,
I can
I'm
probably
just
stick a
coming
bit
through
more
a
on.
little by them for you, Sam. Doing 74.
Ooh.
It's going to be close.
Right, time to notch this reverser up a bit then and screw the boiler pressure.
Cheeky.
68.2.
Who cares about boiler pressure, said the fireman. This is good coke.
This is good what now?
I've got
Okay.
96 miles to go. How's everyone else doing?
I've got 88.
Ooh. What's your
7
water
miles.
like, Tom?
Still good.
Mmm.
How many gallons you got?
3,400.
Right, how many gallons were in your tender when you started?
4,500, so it's hardly using any water.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
You're taking the Caledonian 123
Yes.
with 4,500 gallons.
Yes.
Tom, the Caledonian 123 doesn't have 4,500 gallons.
Oh.
That's on my end.
Are you using the Dean tender?
No.
Have you modified the water capacity?
Maybe.
Tom, you bastard.
I did say in the chat and nobody said I couldn't. But I will point one thing out. Bear in mind that I'm nearly, I'm 88 miles away, right? 87 miles away. But the 123 has only used about 1,000 gallons of water anyway. So it was completely unnecessary me doing the tender anyway. Because it's hardly using any water at all.
How are you doing on speed at the minute, Sam?
70. I've got onto the flat again, so it's going up again.
Still doing 74, so I think I've now just gone onto the flat.
Ooh, we may be neck and neck then.
How many? Oh, you don't know how many miles to York, do you?
Corby Glen's my next point of interest, and I am 1.4 from that.
Well, I've just gone through Great Ponton. Or going through Great Ponton.
I only have a signal on mine, so
Sam, you're
This,
0.7 of a mile behind me.
Oof.
Ooh.
And Michael is fast catching up on the pair of us.
oh, Corby
I'm
Glen.
losing my speed.
Yep, so am
How
I.
far's Corby Glen?
I am 0.8 from Corby Glen.
Oh, I've caught up a bit more as well. That
Yeah.
is 1.3 away from me, so I'm half a mile behind you now.
Yeah, and I'm slowing down on this hill as well, so you're going to overtake me and Rhys on this hill, I reckon.
Ooh.
Unless the gradient gets steeper, in which case I know the Midland spinner can hold it on a steeper gradient. But
It's gonna be close.
yeah, it's still very much a three-way race between us lot. Tell you what, though, I was impressed with that pit stop. Oh, I'm starting to get the light glare from the coaches on the rails.
Oh, Corby Glen, 0.2 miles away.
I've gone through it, but I'm down to 66.
Still
Execute
74.
order 66.
I'm down to 60.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
So,
gonna be close.
do you know what's going to happen here? What I think's going to happen here? First I'm going to tech Rhys, and then Michael's going to tech me.
Yeah. So I've gone from first to last.
Yep.
Because of a water stop.
I've
Because
gone...
of the wall stop.
That was unnecessary in the long in
That was actually unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's broken the race for me, see?
Like we said, it's when it's this close, it really does come down to one event, winning or losing. For example, if I hadn't had that reroute earlier on, chances are I'd be a bit further ahead now, and I might be able to hold my own against Michael.
Well, I'm down to 90 away from York now.
Yeah, away from York means nothing to me.
Well, does that mean anything to Tom?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
Tom-
I'm going through Grantham,
Bloody hell.
which is at the 83 mile mark.
please can you just run out of water?
No.
Or at least, at least
because he's given himself a ridiculously oversized tender.
I haven't given myself a... Oh my god, Sam, did you not hear what I said earlier? I'm hardly using any water as it is, so it was completely unnecessary anyway.
Hacks.
Not hacks.
Hacks.
Give you hacks in a minute, I'll touch your left nostril.
Oh.
You had to change what you were going to say then, didn't you?
No.
So
Yeah.
the next point of view on my map is Stoke Tunnel down, which is 1.4 miles away.
1.1. Ooh.
You're 0.3 in front of me.
Yeah.
I think I'm just cresting Stoke.
Still got a way to go.
I am just overtaking you, I think, Rhys. I've just gone through that viaduct/bridge thing you just got under.
I'm 0.3 from Stoke Tunnel down.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
I'm 0.6 from it, Rhys.
Oh,
So
I'm 0.3 from me.
we are now all within a mile of each other.
It's like a
Right.
game of leapfrog, isn't it?
It is.
So this is now, on this downhill bit, who can get the most speed on the downhill bit.
Yep.
I'm just going in the tunnel.
I am 0.2 from going in the tunnel.
0.3.
Ooh.
We are 0.1 miles away from each other now.
Gee whiz. And I'm in the tunnel.
And I am just going in the tunnel.
Ooh.
Cheeky beaky.
Going down the other side.
I'm just looking at the split stream thing. We're all approaching the tunnel at the same time.
Jeez, this is tense.
I've just passed through the tunnel.
Just left the tunnel. Ah! 69 mile an hour. Come on, spinner.
Bit more wobble. I'm out the tunnel.
Oof.
I'm going into a different tunnel.
High Dyke. Passed through.
I've just gone through there.
Ah!
0.6 miles away from Great Ponton.
0.5.
0.4 for me. We are neck and neck, lads.
We are all neck and neck. Whew. What speed is everyone doing?
65.
70.
75.
Ah, well, there we go then. 71.
Come on, machine.
I didn't touch anything. It's all in the green. I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, the thing is now, Michael, if you accidentally knock your keyboard or anything, you're stuffed.
Yeah, which is why I'm not touching it. I'm controlling the fire and the water by my mouse. I'm not touching the keyboard.
72.
It's got a bit of a wobble on, but that must mean good things are happening.
So, Michael's taken the lead then. Or he will have done. Well, except for Tom, who's like shot off.
I've just bumped away. What I'm doing is we're all train pilot duty. I'm piloting the route so you guys can get through okay.
Yeah, fair point.
I love how there's little sections of roads happening, and then on this route there's just I've now got nothing on my map.
Yeah, it's the joy of the English countryside.
There's like I can tell you I've got 2 signals within 0.5 miles of each other.
I've just gone through the first of them.
I've just gone through that as well.
Ooh! I'm up to 74 now, though.
75-ish, so
74 and very slowly gaining, but I know my top speed is 76.
76. So
Yeah.
if I can keep my 75 throughout, I should be okay.
Yeah,
I'm 1.5 from Grantham.
1.4,
1.35.
Yeah.
Ooh,
1.35.
God, it's so close.
Ooh!
I can see you lot all pulling into York at the same time.
It's gonna, Tom, this is gonna come down to who has the biggest balls at York.
Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
be down to the wire.
If you've got to stop with a full train in the platform. That's the rule.
Full train in the platform.
Full train in the platform.
No uncoupling coaches then, boys.
Yeah, if you overshoot, or undershoot, you've got to go back or forwards till you're in the platform.
So I'm pretty much either in third or second place then, am I?
I am 0.6 from Grantham,
0.45.
so you're in second. What is your exact speed, Michael?
74.5.
75.3.
It's gonna be close. Grantham is just passing my window.
0.1 for me.
I'm just approaching.
Hello TGF 1001.
Just in the platform.
You're literally about 3 loco lengths ahead of me, Sam.
Jesus Christ.
But you're doing a much higher
Just
speed
leaving the platform.
Oh, yeah,
I'm out the platform. I've gone.
God. I don't think I've ever had a train sim race that has been this close before. Between so many people as well.
If Tom's so positive, I think he should stop somewhere and let us catch up.
I don't think so somehow, you know.
Oh, I had a bit of a wobble going on there.
Going on to that corner.
Hey, Rhys,
Yeah.
was it,
Yeah.
Rhys, was it a Pescodding wobble?
A Pescodding wobble. Popty ping.
I can
Oh, hello Georgie, how are you doing?
I can hear Gwion in the background somewhere screaming at us.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Every time I go to Swansea, I can hear Gwion screaming.
75.4.
Usually about
Yeah.
custard creams.
And
I'm
very...
now doing 73.5, but I'm no idea how to really increase it without.
You're losing it again, yeah. I think sometimes with these engines, when you find the sweet spot, you've got to get it in the sweet spot and just leave it. Like, it fluctuates, but...
If it can do 73 up the hill, then it's fine.
Yeah, because I do lose a fair bit on the hills.
So can you that's it, you get the speed, but can you sustain it? Because if you're not making enough steam to sustain it, then... Yeah.
Oh, it's not steam for me, it's just the hill itself.
I'm approaching a tunnel.
So am I.
Right.
I am entering the tunnel now.
I'm gonna go to the loo. So yeah, I'm gonna BRB. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute, boys and girls.
Just change the points in front of you before you go, Tom.
No,
Yeah.
go away.
Just press that G button.
Catch points make you increase your speed by 10 mile an hour.
Yeah, let you catch up.
Yeah, that's why they're called catch points.
Yeah.
So, for people on my chat, it is 10 o'clock, so we are going to draw the next competition. Since we're doing... we're at a stage where I can look away from the screen for 2 seconds.
Baxton down.
Pardon?
Baxton down.
So if you enter the word red, you will enter into the competition.
$75.7.
I'm doing 70.5.
How far
Yeah.
away is Barkston for you two?
0.46.
0.46?
Yeah.
Oh, 0.35. So
0.35.
I'm managing to keep the distance just about, I think.
I'm nearly up to 76 now, Michael. I'm 0.1 from 76 mile an hour.
Right, I've gone through Barkston anyway. Wobbling profusely.
That's Baxton. And that's the platform cleared. Whew.
I think you're only just a train length ahead of me.
Yep. I
It's
can
good.
see you in...
I'm glad we're all quite close together, actually.
It's like looking in my rear view mirror and, you know, when it has that objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
Yeah.
I'm looking in that and I'm just seeing Rhys behind me in the mirror.
I'm gonna say I'm playing a single player train sim, but I can kind of imagine where everyone is behind me.
I think at the moment I'm pretty much right on the back of your train, Michael.
Yeah, if you could just come a bit closer and push me up, that'd be great.
I think that's pretty much what's happening at the moment, and Rhys is probably less than a train length behind me.
I would love it if they could make it so you could have like a ghost overlay.
Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
So like we'd be able to see where each other is, but as a ghost,
Yeah.
that'd be epic.
What we'll have to do is we'll have to get all the streams, if we could get them all synced up. Like the exact location and time. Well, that'd be quite interesting to see.
I'm just entering and leaving Hooham.
Just entered the platform. Just left the platform.
It's close.
75.8.
I'm keeping my 74.
So that's it's literally less than 2 mile an hour difference between me and you.
Yeah.
And I've got to keep hold of like extra 2 mile an hour to beat you. Jesus Christ, that is tight.
Banks or anything we've got to go, or is that about it now?
Oh, there will be.
I think there is a couple,
That's good.
But
but I don't think they're as substantial as
Stoke.
Stoke.
yeah, the joys of the East Coast Mainline like, is that it is mostly flat. Well, even when it's not flat, it's like the gradient's 1 in 300, which is basically flat.
I love how, like in the northeast, the gradient is 1 in 300, whereas in Wales, the gradient is anything
1 in
less than
30.
1 in 30. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a proper hill until it's 1 in 100 or less. You know, 1 in 100, 1 in 75, 1 in 50.
Look,
1 in
could be
50 is where it's a big
Abergavenny,
hill.
The Abergavenny and Merthyr route, 1 in 40 all the way.
Yep, beat it.
Oh god, we haven't tried actually doing the virtual footplay on those routes yet.
Nope. Do you know
We
what?
should do it with the Duchess.
Yep, we want to do the Duchess and we want to do the full 2 routes with the break in the middle.
That would be pretty cool.
We want to do the full West Coast Mainline northbound. Royal Scot, 14 coaches on.
Well, from
Press-
what station?
Preston.
Oh jeez.
Preston to Glasgow with a stop at Carlisle.
So I'm 1.5-ish away from Claypole.
1.3, but I'm
Oh,
going
you-
74.9.
Pardon?
74.9 on the speed.
Oh, I'm doing about 74-ish, so...
What,
You-
no,
technically
Michael,
now.
what exactly are you doing? There is not enough
It's
in...
between 74 and 74.9. Sorry, 74.1.
Jeez. There is literally less than 1 mile an hour difference in our speed.
Yeah.
God.
But I know that if... Well, from past experience of this race, I know that if I leave whatever's working now, I can maintain 74 up a hill.
Yeah.
So I've got that in being positive.
How are you doing for water?
2.5.
Oh, not too bad then.
So I've used about 1,000, but the fact I've got 75 miles to go means it was a good job I stopped.
Did you get the water in then?
Yeah, I filled round.
Yeah. I've used about 1,000 as well. Rhys?
I'm just coming up to 1,000 gallons.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, I've got 73 miles left to run. I was doing about 34 miles per 1,000 gallons before.
Yeah.
So really I am at the upper limit of what I can achieve on range
Yeah.
to get to York. I may end up rolling.
Oh
Oof.
god. I'm
Is
back.
it uphill into York?
Hi Tom.
I'm back.
It's still all fairly flat.
Still up?
He's back and he's got a new trick. Magical Thomas is 10 times as slick as the last time you saw him. Now you can see why we really adore him.
So I'm now gaining towards 74.5, Sam.
75.5.
Casually glossing over my
That was beautiful singing, Rhys. It was.
Do you know what? I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm going to eat a walking packet of cheese and onion crisps.
cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion crisps?
Cheese and onion.
So you could, you could say this is a live Dark Eats as well.
That'd be an interesting series for you, Tom.
Dark
Eats.
Eats.
Yeah, and just violently sick after everything I eat.
Oh, Tom, actually, that would be an amazing show.
Dark is violently sick.
Dark Eats, the people have to super chat, and whatever they super chat is the amount of money to pay for whatever item of food it is
Ooh.
that you have to eat. So, like, if someone donates, say, £8.50, is for like a king-size kebab with chili sauce or something like that.
Oh my god!
And
That
then
sounds like an amazing idea.
And then, like, the more people that donate with this, the amount for each thing, you have to have that meal in the live stream.
I'm at 76, Michael.
76, 74 and a half-ish, so...
What do you think of a beautiful sunlight? It's a very
I'm
nice,
enjoying it.
very nice sunset, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just got the nice glow glinting off the beautiful crimson paintwork.
Have we got a sit rep for people on mileage? Because I'm at 64.4.
I have no
70.
idea.
70, that's pretty much on my tail, or I'm on his. So.
Yeah, me and Michael are pretty much neck and neck. 1.5 from Newark.
Renee, so thank you very much for that follow.
Sorry, Rhys?
70.5 miles from York.
Not bad.
There is really not much between us three at all, is there?
Are we gaining slightly on Tom? I feel like
We
we're a bit
are.
further away.
I think you probably are.
What speed are you doing, Tom?
I'm still doing 70. That's what, like, I max out at 70.
Yeah, we are gaining on him.
We are gaining. I
But-
don't know whether we're gaining enough, but
Well, we're doing about 5 mile an hour quicker than him.
Which on average would mean you could probably pick it up.
Well, how far ahead are you? You're 4
like,
or
I'm
5
like-
miles?
Well, okay, so I'm at 63.3 miles now.
63.3. Michael?
69.3.
Ooh, so 5 mile an hour. If we've got about an hour to go,
You guys could be on my trumpet by the time we get to.
this could
Stay
still
back,
be
yeah.
anyone's race.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
I mean, Christ, I am wobbling quite majorly. I'm going to give that a save.
Joys of outside cylinders, Michael.
Yep. It's
Another
fine.
one.
It's settled down again. Straight through Newark.
Straight through Newark. Hey, and we've got the lights on now.
Oh, I don't have lights.
Ah, it's beautiful, that. Tell you what, I think I worked out the timing of this just perfectly for the stream, for the lighting. It should be just dark as we pull into York, so we've set off in daylight, seen the engine in daylight, we've seen the beautiful sunset, and we should be pulling into York just in the glow of the lights.
Nice.
That glint is nice. I've just gone over the crossover thing. I don't. What's it called?
I've just gone through that bridge.
Yeah, I've left that bridge. Just gone through as well. Georgie, you are the winner of our second giveaway.
Oh, of course, there's gonna be there is a bit we're all going to have to slow down for, just north of Doncaster. It's
Selby.
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 That's what I was on about before, Sam.
Shit. Selby is a real emergency brake, brown trousers moment as well. It's a proper slam on the brakes type deal. Oof.
Georgie, as you ordered from us earlier today, you don't need to message us. We can just send the calendar in the same package for you.
Hey Michael, has anyone bought any of my pictures yet?
No.
None at the point of me checking at 6:30 earlier.
Have you uploaded any of my pictures yet?
I've uploaded one.
Hey everyone in the chat, go to RailAdvent and buy my picture.
Yeah, go do that.
I
£6 off. Go get it.
Yeah, there's another set of water troughs.
Do they
Just been
work?
going- Nope, they don't work.
What?
So it's just that one. That seems really odd.
Only one set of water troughs actually work in the route.
And it's the one set that you needed to work.
Exactly.
That is
I
just
don't-
sod's law, innit?
That would be too unknown though to know, wouldn't it, really?
That's the only thing you could have worked out with a test run.
I didn't have time to do a test run.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, and Sam, if you send your viewers across to us, they can get a code off our Twitch channel for another 10% off.
Yeah, right, well there you go everyone. Go over to RailAdvent and go buy stuff.
Buy all the things.
It's a nice, complicated code of Twitch.
Not,
This is what
not
I
as catchy
usually
as
do.
not as catchy as Hot Singles though, is it?
Hot Singles is a much catchier.
That is, I think, the best promo code. I think the best promo code is Hot Singles, then Black 5 Day, and then DT November.
To be fair, you can technically Hot Singles literally as well. It's
Yeah,
a single wheeler and it's full of boiling water.
Yep. And they're in your area.
Well, for anyone who lives on the East Coast Mainline, yeah.
Heads up, there's a 1 in 200 gradient.
Bugger.
Beautiful.
To be honest, I'm not even worried about the gradient, it's that Selby that worries me, because I know my acceleration is shite.
See, now this is where it could also be won or lost, is how far or how much you're willing to reduce your speed for that
For that part.
Yeah.
bit.
How bad is it? Because obviously I've never been through it, so an honest opinion, if possible.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever actually been brave enough to take it at speed. I've always dumped the brakes for it, and it always leans over.
What's speed limit through it?
I can't remember,
Like 40 or
but
50, I think.
if you have a look at the map, it's literally 2 right angle turns immediately after each other.
Alright, let me go and have a look.
I'll just show my viewers on my side what we're talking about.
It's
We're talking about.
it's a scary moment.
We're talking about here. At Selby. This is obviously pre-deviation.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That is.
I'm trying to find it.
It's right up near York.
It's like the last squiggle on the route before York. Technical terminology there.
Yeah. Because the route then ventures to the east to towards Hull, doesn't it?
Yeah. And that other place. What's it called, Rhys? Do you recognise it? I've heard of Hull, but there's a railway, I'm sure there is. What's it called?
I think it's
It's
the Holland Barnsley Railway.
Well, Sam, after being not blowing off at all on the first leg, I've blown off pretty much the entire way.
Yeah, you
So-
found what you've done is you found your engine sweet spot.
Just keep tickling her.
I'm not touching the reg.
Just tickle them pickles, boys.
Oh, we've got the lovely glow of the fire in the cab now.
Oh, I don't have that. Maybe have I got performance mode off?
But you said you didn't have it through. You just said you didn't have the lighting through the stations either, didn't you?
No. Oh well.
It might
it's
be,
still quite light here.
You might just not have the glow.
That'd be right.
It'll be right.
I think another save's in order. I'm doing too good for it to crash now and for me to lose it.
Great idea, Batman.
F2 is always your friend.
F2 is your friend. Do you know that's something that train sim needs? Autosave.
That would be good.
What you
Like-
need is GLaDOS's quick save feature. It's important.
But yeah, you particularly need like autosave for route editing and scenario editing.
I'll tell you what, that is the thing that you need badly. Autosave and scenario and route editing.
Yep.
If you could set it so that it would save every 2 minutes or something automatically without you having to,
2 minutes is
change it.
probably a bit much, but
Or maybe every 5 minutes or 10 minutes then.
yeah, every 5 or 10 I'd say.
Alas.
But it's funny because MSTS had that feature.
Well, MSTS was actually a world leader, I think. It gets a lot of bad rep nowadays, but that's, I think, purely just because it hasn't aged very well.
Oh, but
You
it
said
has.
MSDS was a world leader. I didn't know his name was Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
But no,
Oh, crap,
MSTF.
no.
What's happened?
No, I went, I pressed... Oh, I've just dumped my brakes.
Oh no!
Oh
So
dear.
have I had AWS? How have I had AWS?
Are you sure you didn't accidentally press for the emergency brake anyway?
You didn't press backspace, did you?
I must have.
Have you dumped it completely?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So, the good news is, that means I can afford to let off speed to go around Selby. The issue is Michael, who is hot
What
on
are
my
you doing at
tail.
the minute?
Is he on your trumpet?
He is. I'm doing 73.4 at the moment, but gaining
Ooh,
again.
yeah.
4.3.
Yeah, I'm gaining again though.
It is literally neck and cack.
The thing is, Michael's been a lot more consistent, whereas I'm fluctuating a lot more.
Mm.
Oh dear me, it's...
I still think Tom's still not out of the woods just yet.
Not quite.
not quite. I think now it's very much a case of Selby is where it's won or lost.
I was just thinking perhaps I could get it back at Selby by just ramming it through at full speed. But no, I've just completely lost it.
Not necessarily, Rhys.
I've ruined it.
Don't worry, Rhys. We're going to give you a you tried your best badge.
Yay!
We'll put a nice big. What we'll do is next live stream you do is you have to have that as a little graphic on your stream somewhere that just has, it says it's a little star that has you tried your best written on it.
I just cannot believe I did
It's such bad luck though. Like we've had.
I've had such bad luck this stream, haven't I?
Yeah. That
I
water
can't
trough's
believe,
thing.
like, the water troughs didn't work on either side of Peterborough, yet the ones at Peterborough work. I don't understand how the route is built like that. And then you've had an emergency brake application as well.
Which was self-inflicted. I don't know how I was messing around on the keyboard and it.
You know why? It's because you were
they
missing
bought
them. You've not given yourself a good AWS in a while, and you thought, you know what? It's not a stream if I don't accidentally dump.
Yeah, that's it.
I do remember that one time, I think it was you, Rhys. Was it you or someone else? I'm trying to think who it was. We were running along the Settlement Carlisle and someone got an AWS dump at Den.
That was me.
That was you who got the AWS
I
dump at
started
Den.
raging.
Yeah, you raged like an actual lunatic.
Yeah.
Worst one for the S&C is actually just coming into Carlisle.
Yeah.
But I think that might be...
you have like an S-bend and then you've got a crossover and then you've got a sharp turn.
Yeah, but there's an AWS there as well, and that's the one that always catches you, because I always use the Skipton to Carlisle one
Yes,
for the extra length, but if you use that one, then there is only one AWS on the route, and it's that one when you come into Carlisle, and it's so easy to go the whole route and go, oh yeah, it's fine, there's no AWS, and then suddenly,
like, oh,
just at the end,
okay.
you just get beep, shit.
Kind of reminds me of a funny thing that happened to us lot with because we were running on the Wickham and Joy at one time, and a thing that will forever be known as the Banbury incident happened, which is where we all, literally everyone except one person derailed at Banbury, all one after another, because we were all so confident that we were going to get through, and everybody was thrown off the rails. Everybody.
That might be Selby.
Could be.
We are just approaching East Morecambe, I believe.
I'm going through Retford.
Going through where?
Retford, which is 48 miles away from York.
We're still gaining, I think.
Well,
I'm
exactly,
54.
Yeah, I'm exact. Oh no, sorry, I'm at 49.7 now. Sorry, not 48. So you guys are gaining slightly.
Retford is the next station for us.
Yeah. So you gained another mile, I think.
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
It's good fun.
You're keeping us all on our toes. So you're keeping me on my toes a little bit now. Don't worry, Rhys, we're going to give you that gold star, okay? Don't worry. Hey, Rhys, I'll even give you a voice role in TGR. Oh wait, we wouldn't talk about that.
Yay!
Do you know what the irony is as well?
What?
Technically speaking, me and Rhys have the better engines. Yeah, the irony is... no, I mean, I'm on about real world here.
Hey!
Technically speaking, me and Rhys have the best performing singles. However,
Well, I would have said that probably the spinner would be the best performer because it has a larger boiler. I think than the other one.
180 psi, yeah. But
Well,
the
that's-
irony comes in the fact that it's actually the Sterling and 123 that are preserved.
Yeah, it is kind of ironic actually. Which is weird because I always thought the Dean Single deserved to be preserved because it's such an iconic looking loco, you know?
Yeah, and I would have thought that 2601 would have been preserved for being the the grand prize winner and one of only 2 Midland Railway locos that was ever named. It was a fairly significant loco for them. It was as close to a flagship as they had.
It was close to a flag.
Yes, that too. It's a beautiful thing though. The tender actually weighs more than the engine.
That reminds me of that's actually the same case as some of the Sterling Singles actually.
Yep.
The larger the ones that were fitted with the larger Ivet tenders, the tender weighed more of the loco. I think it's also that's it. The PR standard 4 moguls. Some of them,
Alright.
when sent to the southern region, they were fitted with PR1B tenders, which had a higher axle loading than the locomotive.
Yeah, like 75078. Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
a 55 going through Retford.
Is it 55? Oh. 65. Oh god. I'm gonna go ahead and have a look.
Oh yeah, 65. Let's F2. Let's save that and pray that we can survive an extra 10 mile an hour.
Are you doing 75, are you?
I'm doing 76
Oh,
and praying for the best.
To Emilio in my stream. At the moment, I'm in the lead, but that could all change. We've
I have
still got a fair way to go.
I now have likes, Sam.
I
Hey!
just thought of something actually. I just thought of something, Rhys, and this is where me and you have an advantage over Sam and Michael.
What?
They're going to be running in the dark.
Yeah, there is that.
It's not totally dark, but yeah, it's
It could be more difficult to do depth perception.
yeah. Pulling into York in particular and looking for all the points and that, it's not going to be as obvious for us to.
No.
You're kind of going to have to rely on the signals. In a
I'm
way.
gonna, I've
The
turned
route
the
map.
reg off.
Ooh, so Michael's coasting. I'm
I
going
can't
through
turn
full
the
speed.
map, Daddy.
Wait,
And
how are you guys coming into Retford?
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh.
just
So how
leaving
far-
Retford. Whew.
How far you got to go?
Retford to York.
Yeah, how far?
50 exactly.
Right, I'm exactly 5 miles ahead of you guys at the moment then. Moving up slowly, come on.
So, we are gaining, Tom, but I think you may just have enough to hold the lead. Which
Depends on
means it's all going to boil down to Selby.
Yeah, because
You'd be glad to
I'm
know,
still-
Sam. I didn't cut off. I changed my mind.
Oh, screw you.
So you 420 blazed it, good boy.
Yeah, 75.
That means, Rhys and Sam, that means Michael literally is 420 blaze it Michael. Brilliant.
Tom, I don't know whether you heard what I was saying to the other guys earlier.
What?
You know, I was using about 1,000 gallons for every 34 miles.
Yeah.
I've got 1,383 left, and I've still got 53 miles to run.
I know you can't see the stream at the moment, but you just did not see the cringe on my face then. I was literally like,
Yeah.
that
So-
is bad.
I am cutting it very fine to even make it to York at this stage.
Do you know what doesn't
I think,
help?
Rhys, that is your mission now.
That emergency brake application won't help because you'll have used more water getting started off again.
Exactly.
Fuck.
So, for me, it's no longer a case of can I win, because there
It's
is
can-
no way I can.
It's can you make it?
Can you make
Can I
it?
actually make it to York?
How economical can you be with that loco? Basically, what you want to do is, like, I know it sounds really counterproductive, but you want to try and drop that boiler pressure a bit.
I
So you're
know.
not blowing off so much. It's awful, I know.
I do need to get that boiler pressure down. The thing is, it's a Caledonia Works loco, so it's very difficult to actually do that.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Well, you have to just make sure you shut the damper completely. That's how I find I lose pressure. Shut the damper completely. Let the fire completely sizzle out, and drive in a higher reversal setting, but you can't really do that because you're going to waste more water doing that.
Yeah.
It's like a double-edged sword, isn't it, really?
I think you'd just have to stop firing and shut your dampers.
Yeah.
Because if
And
you
hope and pray for the Golden Rail Works.
if you muck round with your reverser, that's gonna screw up your speed then.
Oh, Rhys Jones says I should have used the Great Bear's tender.
Why? Same capacity, isn't it?
I don't know.
No.
3,000 gallons.
3,500.
Oh, yeah, cool. Great Bear would have been 3,500, wouldn't it? Even better, Rhys. Why don't you use a Warforged tender next time?
It's
Oh my
4,000
god,
gallons.
Rhys, I cannot believe this, Rhys. I don't know whether they're going to work, but at the 41-mile mark, there's another set of troughs.
I very
Ooh.
much doubt they're gonna
Try
work.
it, just try it. Seriously, try it. 'Cause
You
there
never
is a
know
sign.
because
Give it
yeah,
a go.
one of the sets of troughs did work, and then one of the others didn't. So
So this one might work.
it could be that this one works. If it does, I'll be all right. But if not,
I really hope so.
I'm really gonna struggle with water capacity here.
Yeah,
Unless...
I'm glad
don't know
I
which
did
one
the
you-
stop, because if I didn't do the stop at Peterborough, I would be about 300 gallons left at the moment.
I have 1800-ish left now, so
Yeah, I've got 2,200.
I'd have been out, I think, by now if I didn't stop.
Yeah,
And then there's Tom.
and then there's Tom.
Then there's Tom who's using hacks, so...
Hacks. Whoa, 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 hang on, Michael, are we talking about hacks here? If we...
I was gonna say I'll have enough of that. Literally, this engine is not using much water at all.
No, I can see your screen, so...
To be fair, there is one reason for that, and that could be that this is a very much legacy product. This was the first product Chris made. It has different simulations to his later products.
Yeah, that's true. The GNR Sterling as well, all I've done with that is basically I gave it way more power and tractive effort than it actually has, which is the same thing I had to do with a Midland Single to get the speed about right. But I haven't
Sam, if
touched one sec, I haven't touched the firing at all on that GNR Single. In fact, I think no, I did. I upped the steam generation rate on it and that rate just to keep up with extra pressure, because otherwise it wouldn't have managed it.
Yeah.
But the actual water consumption and all that hasn't been changed.
I'm gonna say, this is the first time I've manually fired.
You're not doing
Not
bad,
too
Len.
badly then.
I normally switch auto fireman on, so...
Ah.
There you go. You've grown up into the big boys' world of train sim driving.
Sugar Rush, Tom is still in the lead, but only just, I
Only
think.
just at this point.
well,
I'm,
he's not only just in the lead, but it's a question of whether he will be or not when we get to York.
Well, I'm at 38.8 miles to go.
But yeah, Sam, if you look in the race private chat we've got going, I've put a link in, you can watch literally everybody's stream.
Alright.
And me and you are pretty much neck and neck. I'm
Oof.
struggling to see any difference.
Let's have a look here.
I mean, if you could do a repeat of Rhys, that would be helpful.
Nice try.
I'm genuinely gutted about this race. To be honest.
You've
Although,
not done
if I'm
bad
honest,
though.
I'd really be happy if I just make it to the end with the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just going through the water troughs that was previously mentioned. If that
Alright,
gives
well, seeing them for long.
if that gives any indication to where I am, Tom.
I'm
Kind of.
0.8 from Bawtry down.
Pretty much the same.
Oh. 76 miles per hour.
74, so. But I've kept a constant 74 since I departed Peterborough, so.
Yeah.
That's where the consistency comes in. If you run at a consistent speed, it doesn't really matter on the ups and downs. If you're running at a consistent speed throughout, that's where the race can be more interesting.
All about your average.
Yeah.
And
the
of
average
course-
speed is not like how fast you can go down a hill because then it doesn't matter how fast you go down the hill, if you've got to climb up another one, you've still got to keep an average speed of some sort.
Yeah. And of course, there's still the final trump card to play, which is the time we arrive into York Station,
Yeah.
which is what really matters.
Oh, this
So
one.
it's all still to play for.
Well, I've done, because I started at 8:02 and it's now 10:12 in my game, so that's 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep, I'm at what time did I start? 7, so I'm at 2 hours and 14 minutes.
I started at 10 to 7. Mine's currently saying 21:05, so
That's about, 2 hours and 15.
pretty much neck and neck with Sam.
Yeah. Oof. So the question is, Michael, which one of us is going to be brave enough to flog it through Selby?
Who's got the biggest balls when they come up to Selby?
So
Let's-
what did you say the speed limit was?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it's between 40 and 50, I think. I'll let you guys know when I get there.
It's not a lot.
Tell you what though, at the end of the day, this has actually been not a bad little stream, I think.
It's been cracking. It's been really well
been
matched
banter.
as well.
Yeah, it's not like in some races where, like, I mean, even now, I know that, like, it's me, but one of us has gone ahead. There's still factors in play that means that it could not be the case. But there are so many races that have been done in the past where one person has shot ahead and been ahead the entire race, and just like, it's not fun for anybody. Whereas when it's sort of more evenly matched like this and everybody's around the same area, it puts a bit more tensity, I guess. It's more tense.
When you've got something to play for, when you've not got a set order, when you've actually got a very high chance of overtaking other people or being overtaken, that's when it starts to get interesting.
Yeah, because people in front get worried and then therefore
Make mistakes.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm approaching Doncaster.
We're not
Well,
far behind you.
I'm going to say I'm
Oh,
about
behind us.
38 from York, so
38, you say?
yeah.
34. You've made up another mile.
Ooh.
It's be close.
Come on, guys. I'd like it if we could all roll into York around the same time. Rhys, how are you doing, mate?
It's not screaming.
Yeah, I just gave up. Rage quit. 71 mile an hour. I'm 42.5 miles from York.
Well, again, it depends how much we all slow down for Selby and stuff.
Yeah.
If we chicken out at Selby and you have big balls,
Let's see what happens to the water trough.
Are you at the water trough now?
Yeah,
Come on, please work.
give me some water.
Please?
It's gone
No.
quiet.
No.
Nothing.
it's not
Well,
anything
that's
to do with your speed, is it?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
I wouldn't have thought so either.
Generally, as long as you're doing more than about 25 mile an hour, then you'd still get the
I think the script says you've got to be doing more than 35 or something like that.
35. Is it?
Fair
I
enough.
think it's more than 35, less than 75 or something like that.
Oh well.
That is, I'm really sorry, guys. That is really disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, I'm down to 1,100 gallons, and I still got 41 miles.
I've got
Just-
1,500.
Just sip on the injectors, Rhys. Just sip on them.
I'm gonna have to start water rationing before long.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is, I don't want to shut my injector off because it's been steadily keeping, a good water level in the boiler.
Yeah.
So I don't want to turn it off if I can.
Yeah.
But
Well,
at the same
to be
time,
fair, as well, Rhys, if you keep it running, you'll waste less water than if you turn it on and off.
yeah, exactly. But I'm blowing off, although my pressure is starting to drop now. So I'm trying to reduce my fire
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've been blowing off the whole way. But I'm trying to let my fire die down a little bit just so I can, not sit there blowing off all the time.
Coming up to Belmont, and this is a brown trousers moment for me because I haven't set a route.
Oh,
Sam.
I'm
Which,
going Belmont down fast, so...
Yeah, it basically means I've got to manually check ahead, and unfortunately there's an awful lot of points here, which makes it very easy to miss one that's set wrong.
Anthony just come up with something in my chat, Rhys.
What's that?
If you coast a little bit in places, you might be able to save enough water to get there.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
I have to say that...
Has just said, is there not a water tower at Selby? I think there is, but I can't really.
It's not going to be worth stopping there at that point, is it?
Really, it's so close to York, you might as well just carry on.
Yeah.
Depends how desperate you are, I suppose. If you've got like 10 gallons left and you get to Selby, you could stop and let her get you to York, but if you've got like 100 gallons or something, then you might as well
you could probably risk it for a jockey biscuit,
Yeah.
Right, I've just gone through. I don't know. Oh, this station hasn't got a marker or anything, so I can't tell you what it is.
Right, I'm going to go sit on Doncaster platform.
Oh, there you go. I'm finally not blowing off anymore, so I'm not going to be...
Hey!
I was just going to say, I'm just coming through Doncaster now.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I don't really think I could even spare the steam to whistle at the moment.
Oh.
Just whistle out your mouth, just like as you go over the front,
Rhys,
just go...
Rhys,
We'll just do a Thomas the Tank Engine and ask all the passengers to lean out the coach windows and blow their whistles.
Hey, that's from the small railway book, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah. That's where Mike loses his whistle, yeah.
It is.
Not to go into tanky talk, of course, but I just remember that from that.
No, it's
my
not.
days of reading the whole thing.
Tanky talk if it's about the original books.
Oh yeah, cool, because the railway series is, superior in every single way.
Yep.
Exactly. I would even say the books by his son, the Christopher.
Oh, the Christopher Audrey era. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad.
I would even say that they count as good books as well.
Yeah.
The railway series rather than Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends.
I mean, Christ, we were talking about the other day what they're going to do to it and what's apparently going to be happening, and it was like, it's literally cringeworthy for us elderly, I say elderly fans.
Elderly fans.
Elderly fans. You know what I mean? Like, as in, like, proper, like, more...
You mean people who grew up with...
Yeah.
The word mature.
Mature, yeah. We're like a fine cheddar cheese, except we don't smell as bad.
Well, speak for yourself.
I love the smell of cheddar.
Well, where are you, Tom? Because we've just gone through Donny now.
I have got 27.9 miles to go.
Oh, we're between 30 and 31.
God, this could be close.
This is going to be close.
Selby. It all comes down to Selby.
It is Selby where it could be made or break.
Who has the biggest balls at Selby? That's what the stream is going to be renamed to.
Well, to be honest, you say that, but it also depends who hasn't had a bit of cheeky time in the bedroom by themselves. Because that's how you get big balls, ladies and gents.
I do have the goal.
Anyway,
So,
blue is the only colour for a really
useful Caledonian Railway engine.
I'm feeling nervous about Selby. I've got bad feelings about it.
I'm going to save before we get there.
I'm going to save well in advance.
I'm going to save on the dot.
I do have that firebox goal, Sam. It's just appearing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's on you in a certain direction, though.
Yeah.
Straight on, I can't see it. To the side, I can see it.
I've found that sweet spot, Sam. If I fire her between £550 and £600,
Yeah.
then I'm making enough steam to sustain my speed, but not so much that I'm blowing off.
There you go.
I found it.
You found it.
So, brake is in the running position, the dampers are open, the blower is off. Trying to conserve as much steam as I can here.
Chris McBride, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing alright.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Less than 30 miles to go.
Less than...
150 done.
This is campers right here. This is fucking intense.
So for everyone who's still watching, do still stay around. Don't forget this reskin is going to be released as soon as the stream ends.
So, yeah, Sam's all about his Midland Railway weekend, not anything. He's all about his thing.
I'm on about my Midland spinner here.
Let's go to spin.
I think I'm just approaching Doncaster.
Huzzah!
Hey!
I feel like Richard Hammond in the Top Gear special, The Race to the North.
The one where his motorbike breaks down several
Yeah,
times.
just trying to start it.
Well, he's too little to actually start it, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I might actually need to turn my injector off for the first time.
Ooh.
Let's turn it off, save a bit of water.
Oh, and the lights have come on as well. That's nice.
Let's let the water level come down a bit.
Yeah, I told you it'd be interesting racing just as it gets dark, Michael.
It's nice. It's giving the AP weather pack a nice showing off anyway.
Yeah, if you get the AP lighting enhancement pack, that does a few bits and bobs as well.
Yeah, I've spent enough on trains for 1 week.
But has it been worth it, Michael?
Yeah, it's been. I've enjoyed it. It's a good route actually.
I'm just approaching Doncaster.
So we're in the end game now.
How much further is it to Selby?
I don't know how to Selby, but I'm at the 23.4 mile mark. I'm near Bone Station. The Martin Bone.
26.9-ish. Woo! I don't know where Sam is, but
I don't know where I am either.
somewhere between King's Cross and York, I'm guessing.
I can narrow it down further, somewhere between Doncaster and Selby.
I can narrow it down even further. He is somewhere in the East Coast Mainline. Wait.
I'm somewhere in Yorkshire.
He's somewhere in his home county.
I don't even know if I am actually. I don't think I will be.
Doncaster's not in West Yorkshire, is
Doncaster's south and then York is York's east, isn't it?
Is it?
It's not East Riding, it's North Yorkshire.
Is York North Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought York were.
Because I remember driving up from Hull to York and I remember seeing you are now entering North Yorkshire.
Yeah, fair
Did
enough.
you just say Hull, Rhys?
Hull, yes.
Hull, as in...
Hull and Barnsley.
Hull, as in. How's your ears, lads?
Oh, I'm alright. I've got everyone turned down on my end.
Yep.
He's got big earmuffs on.
I basically have. If you've seen my stream, you can see my giant headphones.
Look, somebody's typed in the chat just as I was about to say it. Brace for impact.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that glow on the spinner there.
I'm gonna have to watch back your stream, Sam, just to see it.
It's actually run, as far as I can tell, it's actually run flawlessly.
Guys, I'm about to go through the best station on this entire run.
Barnsley.
No, it's called Heck.
Heck.
It's called Heck.
Oh, heck.
See, it's called Heck because that's what you're going to say when you go through the next bit, which is Selby.
Yeah.
Oh, Heck.
Oh, Heck.
That's exactly why the drivers called it heck, because it's like, oh heck, I got to dump the brake.
Oh, Heck. Jump the back.
Yep. Less suck, less suck.
Really?
Let's suck more duck. Oh, crumbs.
Well, I think I'm alright for water. I've got 1200 left.
1700.
John Rhys, what have you got left?
880.
To be fair, that might be enough.
It might just about be enough, because I've got 29 miles left to run, and it was 34 per 1,000, so
You might
I
just about
might.
make it,
I
yeah.
might just make it, you
You
know.
might have to clench your butt cheeks a little bit, but I think you might make it.
I think so.
1.5 from Heck.
Oh heck. Boy heck, he's
Oh
got
god,
it.
this really is fucking close, this.
How far from Bolton are you?
I am literally just going through the platform.
Oh, you're just about ahead of me then.
I'm absolutely terrified of Selby, I'm not gonna lie.
Heck, did you say? How far have you just been through Heck? Tom?
No,
I've been through heck.
Tom's been through heck. Who
We're
heck?
about a mile away from it then.
Oh,
Tom's
how
not
fast
got
you
to
go?
Selby yet.
74?
74-ish, yeah. Give or
Yeah,
take a bit.
Because you guys are doing another 4 miles an hour quicker than me.
Which, the question is the route long enough for us to catch up?
It also depends how many people get through Selby.
It all depends on Selby now.
Because I'm half a mile from a place called Templehurst, where the speed limit drops.
Yeah.
Temple Meads.
Bristol Temple Meads, Acton Mainline. You remember that, Rhys?
Yes.
London Paddington, Acton Mainline. Slough, Acton Mainline. Acton Mainline.
What was it actually from?
I can't remember.
Oh, that blue line's getting closer and closer to that horrific squiggle.
I've just gone from Templehurst.
Just going through Heck.
Oh, heck.
Anyway. Oh, by heck.
I don't know how, but we've managed to claw it back, Sam.
Not yet, we haven't. But we're not
It's
far off.
definitely it's definitely in the sights.
Yeah, we've closed the gap. That is Templehurst, 1.5 away.
Indeed, exactly.
And that's a
yes,
75 limit, which I can cope with.
ME Engineer, yes, we set off in the daylight and we're now just going into the darkness.
I think he's watching both on YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because he's commented. He just commented on my stream as well.
Alright. I'm going to say it. This is the first time we've had quite a constant 20 on, so it's been good.
Racing seemed to be quite popular on YouTube.
Well, I mean, especially when they're a good one like this.
Yeah. I mean, we have blitzed the advertising with this one.
We have.
Yeah.
Most of
We've
the time we just, but like Thursday afternoon, we go, oh, by the way, tomorrow night we're streaming.
Yep. Oh, so I think I'm going to save it as I go into the 75 zone. And
I think I'm going to do the same.
that's going to be my emergency. If I crash, that's where I'll go back to point.
I mean, at the point of having to load it back up, would we actually get back underway at this point?
I would. I go back for it. But I mean, the thing is, if we derail going through too fast, we've then got to slow down when we restart, and it's then a question of who slows down the most, who slows down the least.
Yeah, we're just going to save it here, I think, aren't we, Sam?
Yeah, I've just saved it.
Yeah.
So
Someone's just reminding me.
that'll give us time if we fuck up. That'll give us time to slow down for it.
So we got 18 miles to go to York now, Tom.
15.
Oh.
So we've caught another mile.
We caught up another mile, yeah.
Literally 3 miles behind him. You could catch him up, you know.
It all
It's
depends.
not likely, but you could.
It all depends how much he slows down for Selby and how much
Yeah.
we slow down.
Well, we do have the advantage that he does have to go through first.
We do have that advantage, yes. In fact, I might just flick over to his stream actually.
There's a link in...
That would be telling, wouldn't it? It would be a shame if I were to just shut the stream down and not tell you how fast to go through.
Oh, you bastard.
That would be quite detrimental to progress, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. It looks like it's a 60 zone coming up to Selby.
It is a 60, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a 40.
Yeah.
I don't dare go much faster than 60.
I can't even look at this yet. I've slowed down.
Are you approaching Selby then?
I think I'm going through it.
It looks to be going great rate of knots.
I have slowed down. I'm about to. I know what's happened. What happens here. So
Right, the question is where to slow down.
I'm
I
gonna
would say
dump it.
before the platforms.
Where is the platforms?
Well, where it says Selby.
Well, we don't have that.
Oh goodness.
Into the 60 zone.
Just coming into the 60 zone as well.
I need a drink.
Who's got the quicker acceleration?
You.
Do we know?
I think you have.
By far you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's what worries me. You can afford to take it easy through here, I can't.
I'm gonna dump it just before the 40, I think. But not like dump brake. I'm just.
I'm into the 40.
Doing what?
75.
Oh.
No there.
Right, that's the signal, that's it.
What are you
Dump.
doing, Sam? Are you just easing off, or?
I've done a dump, I'm dropping down to 60.
Ooh.
There's the 40. And there's the 6. I'm gonna stop. That's enough.
Yeah, I've dropped down to 60 and I'm just coasting. And praying.
I'm doing 68-ish. I don't dare go much faster than that, if I'm being honest. Sam, is your route set properly? Just a quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea. to set
Yes,
the
it
route
is.
properly.
Right, that's 60. I can kind of hopefully do a bit more acceleration.
Okie dokie, that's it, I'm through.
Oh Christ, that is steep, isn't it? That's a bit of a sharp turn.
Yeah, it's not
How
actually.
what did you go down to then, Sam?
About 58. I could have probably actually taken it a lot quicker. But I'm used
Turn
to.
on 63, so
Yeah, I'm used to doing it at. I'm used to doing it in quicker engines at quicker speeds.
Right, I'm just approaching Templehurst, a mile off.
Ooh, so you're still
Sorry.
not that far behind.
no, you're not that far behind, to be honest.
19 miles from York.
65.
70.
Hmm.
I could have took that a lot quicker.
Yeah, so could I. I think it was.
The issue is my 6-wheel coaches didn't like King's Cross. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't even dare look at the back of my train. I've got one 6-wheel luggage van on the back, and I know, like, if anything derails me, it'll be that.
yeah.
I think the only chance I have of even getting close to catching up to you guys is just to keep the speed on.
I think you can manage it, to be honest, Rhys.
I'm pretty much doing 70 mile an hour consistently.
I think you can.
So
I think you can manage Selby at that.
I think I'm just going to keep the speed on.
Be brave, Rhys. Be
What's
brave.
everybody sit there?
Oh,
Sit rep is 12.5 miles.
Are you into the 100 zone, Michael?
Just entering it.
I'm 0.4 from it, so you've gained half a mile on me there.
How far did you guys say? 12?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, he's gained on us. He didn't back off for Selby, did he?
Nope.
I am
However-
17 mile an hour.
However, the issue is now.
We've still got to
I-
slow down for York though because of all the crossovers into York.
Yeah.
The issue is I was too busy concentrating on the Selby. I may have ruined my chances here.
Have you screwed over your fire?
Not my fire's fine.
Water?
My boiler level's a bit tad low, but
Hmm.
let's just say I turned my injectors on at 3%.
Ooh.
Oh, that is really irritating.
That's brave.
I have 950 gallons of water left.
Do you see what I mean now, Lo, about it being really hard to maintain your concentration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially on a
Okay.
long run like this.
It's going up quick, and my pressure hasn't gone down, so I'm okay.
I think you've lucky escape there.
Yeah.
Diced with death.
That's the lowest it's got.
Yeah, that is awfully that is the
was
fusible
Firebox.
plug starting to get.
Firebox crown melting territory. That was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fusible plug getting a little bit warm.
Bit warm and tickly.
How far are you from Rickle down?
I've
Sorry.
literally just gone through the platform.
Oh, neck and neck then.
Yep. But I have screwed over my fire a bit.
Everybody's telling me I need to top up on water. Although they haven't been
That's
listening to all the chat
Have-
that we've been doing.
Have I even been watching the stream?
What have you got left, Rhys, water-wise?
I've got 560 gallons.
I think you'll make it on that.
I got 15.3 miles, so I think I am going to make it.
I think you can make it.
I'm planning to just leave the reg open and just hope for the best.
You're gonna 420 blaze it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, let's see if I can set my road into York.
Which road are you going into?
I don't have a clue. At the moment,
I'm
I'm
going
probably
into-
going into the NRM.
I was going to go with platform 15.
I'm going 5 just for the heritage look.
I think I'm in 15.
Is that good or is that bad?
Don't know.
I'm going for 5. My route's set for 5. I'm leaving it. I'm not touching it.
I don't think you'll be able to.
I'm going to say my instruction is stop at York.
Here we are.
5.
I might be
Selby.
going into 9.
What speed you doing, Rhys?
70.
Try it.
Oh god, I've just saved.
Yeah, you'll manage it, Rhys,
You'll
I
probably
reckon.
be fine.
I did it 10 mile an hour less and I only got into Leander.
Oh. Oh.
God, I can hear Rhys squirming.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, lads. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that looks a bit quick.
Oh.
Is it a bit brisk? It's a bit brisk.
Ooh!
She's squealing. She's
Oh.
squealing. Oh.
Even I'm tensing up a little bit. I don't really want to see the Dean Single crash today.
She's squealing.
It'd be a fantastic maiden stream, wouldn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
what the
it-
hell was that?
What?
This is it.
Jesus Christ, what the... Whew.
Is that the track going?
I think that was the track joint where the roots join.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
through.
that was terrifying.
I'm through.
You're through.
Oh,
Brilliant.
my coach has wobbled a couple of minutes ago.
Yep.
Jeez.
It was like that was a major wobble.
Was it a Pescoding one?
Rhys, do you have a major
Yes.
lean on?
It's a bit of cant.
Oh, what an absolute cant.
Massive cant.
Oh god, they're getting close now, boys. How far have you got to go?
6.5.
3.8.
Oh, we've caught back up again, Sam.
You
We-
guys got 2 miles on me.
We've got two Oof. York crossovers.
Is it enough?
I don't think it is, but York crossovers are all that's left now. That's the last obstruction.
See, now if I hadn't have had that break done,
You would have been up with us.
I would have been right in there with you guys.
Yep.
It's such a disappointment, mate.
I know.
For you, I mean, it's awful. Well, it's awful for me because I really wanted the Dean to get like romp ahead. Seeing as it's the latest release from all the locos in this race.
I mean, you know, just going over that set of crossovers at that speed has got to make me wonder about back in the day when they were really racing to the north. You know,
It must have
when
been
trains-
crazy.
It
Well, there
must
were
have been hilarious.
There are stories of it, aren't there? Like, you know, engines go like rocking over crossings in the dead of night.
Still find the crazy thing is that in the days when we had engines like these, it was common practice for engine crews to actually oil them on the fly. Can you imagine stepping out onto the running board on one of these things at like 50 odd mile an hour.
No.
I mean, Jesus, it's terrifying stepping out onto them at like 5 mile an hour.
So Sam, are you slowing down for this 60 or?
No.
Same.
I'm taking it as more of a suggestion rather than a rule.
I can't see anything ahead that would mean a 60 though.
That's the way it wants you to think.
Unless it was for that bridge that's just after it.
Might be. We've then got the curve coming into York, which is... I'm just going to save before that. Although it is an 80 and then a 70, so...
80, 70, 80.
Right, this is the final bit, boys. I'm a
Final
mile from
leg.
York.
Oof.
I'm down to my last 400 gallons.
Come on, Rhys.
Come on.
To be fair, you've done well to bring it up this far.
So, Michael, when are you going to dump for York?
When am I going to dump for York?
Well, I mean, preferably when you've had a Vindaloo.
I don't even know which platform I'm going into. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Once again, this is I've only have ever made it to Hatfield, so
Hatley.
so the fact I've got this far on manual firing is I've won already.
Yep,
Yeah, if it, you know what, if it's a personal win,
it's a
then
win.
It's exactly it.
Do you know the thing that we've come to learn from this live stream is that the Caledonian Railway is the superior one?
We have. Chris was right all along.
Chris
Yeah.
was right all the time.
Not only that, we've also proven that just because Chris's first DRC is the oldest one we're racing, it doesn't make it any less superior.
Exactly. It doesn't make it, you know, it doesn't mean it's outdated just yet. And I'd like to think that if Chris watches this back and sees this, then I hope I've done him proud by getting the Caledonia Single all the way up here.
Hacks.
I'm going
What
into York
hacks?
platform 9 and I am a mile away and I am getting rather concerned now actually because I need to shut off steam.
Well, I'm just coming into the
I've got a
platform
really
now.
I've got a real issue here. It
What?
says stop at platform 5, the map says I'm going into platform 8.
Oh dear. Right. So guys,
What's the stopping distance of a spinner with 7 coaches on?
I
Someone
just
tell
want
me
to point
quick.
out, Sam,
Yep.
I have now, well, any second now, I have now stopped at York platform 15. But
Well done.
what I want to say before anyone goes into anything, you guys did a bloody amazing job keeping up and catching up. Especially seeing as I, you know, blazed it through Peterborough and everybody else stopped. Like, you know, if I'd had to stop, I'd have been out. So in that respect,
that could have been
done a
it.
bang up job. Yeah, everyone's done a bang up job on this. So.
Now I've got to say I think
but
the performance has
Drummond
been...
was really good.
Yeah,
Drummond was right.
I think the performance here has been... Oh my god, what happened there?
What happened?
I was not supposed to go into that point there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I derailed.
Oh,
You derailed?
Yeah.
Right outside of York?
I have literally derailed with York Station in my sights, less than a mile away.
Oh,
But
second for me then.
Damn.
I've
Sam
just
is a
pulled
D-
into York.
in fact,
Sam is a DNF.
let's see if
Oh.
I've got a screenshot of that. Let's quit out of that and reload
Sam.
from the last thing.
Rhys, that means if you get in, you beat Sam.
I didn't lose.
Well,
Hey!
Right, I finished.
I'm reloading back from
So-
last save and I'll set road a different way. Yeah,
So, I think
Oh my
I can
god,
predict
Sam, you did a proper job there, aren't you?
if Rhys can get in to the platforms and he gets third, so it'll be me, Michael, Rhys, and Sam. But Sam's was quite unfortunate because it was a DNF via
gonna say, Tom,
point work.
Jared's just pointed out because he's been watching the stream. Train Sim switched it at the last minute on me.
Oh, did it? Oh
Yeah.
no, it does. Oh, don't
Well-
hate that like so much.
Because of that, I'm reloading in front last save. I'm
Fair
not.
enough.
I'm
Fair
I'm
enough.
not having Train Sim fuck me over
You're not
with a
gonna let it beat
stupid.
you over that.
Nah, If it were my own fault, fair enough, but I'm not letting Train Sim fuck me, Willa.
Thank you for those 25 bits, Foxred buddy.
Literally, not even just a little bit within your state, it was there. 2 or 3 train lengths away.
That's like when I raced the Duchess, Sam.
Yes!
Literally on the verge of entering Carlisle and just leapt off the track.
Yeah.
Wow. Mental.
It's the worst thing in Train Sim.
Question quick, guys. Should I keep the stream running until you guys get here, or shall I finish
Um,
the other side?
I'm only a couple of miles away.
If you're a couple of miles away, Rhys, I'll just tell you what to do, actually, then. I've still got the Cali Single, so I'm going to go and poot around somewhere with it. In fact, I'm going to go take it over to the NRM sheds, I think, actually.
Hell yeah.
While I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm at 4 miles from York.
4 miles, not bad. But yeah, as I said in my comment stream, like, everyone's done a spiffing job tonight, so... And hopefully, we've entertained the viewers, because that's what I find is the most important thing. If they've been entertained, then we've done our job properly tonight.
Well, if nothing else, have we all been entertained? Because I've enjoyed it.
No. Me and Rhys are absolutely livid.
What have you got to be livid about? You won!
I'm still livid. I'm livid that the Dean Single didn't win. I wanted that to win!
I know it's obviously late, so everyone in my chat, thank you very much for joining us the entire way. You've
been splendid.
You've been wonderful!
But we are going to stay here and see who wins out of Sam and Rhys.
Yeah, if we want
I'm
to...
trying to work out a path.
If we want to wait till we've all crossed the line, and then when we've all crossed the line, Michael's going to press his big button, and then the spinner reskin is going to go live.
Hooray!
What's all that?
Oh, that's fascinating.
What?
Whenever you loaded in, it reset my reverser position.
Oh. Actually, I'm not going to... okay, I can't work out a path, so I'm just going to go into one of these sidings over here. Good enough.
I've got deja vu, I'm sure I were here just moments ago.
Deja vu.
Tom has won the Golden Cup.
Is it gold?
I think it's got golden snow in it.
Oh, not yet.
Right, so I'm going to have to approach York Station a lot more cautiously than I did last time.
So how far are
think
you
I'm-
currently out then, Rhys?
I am 1.6. And there are some double yellows up ahead.
So hang on. Is Sam actually still going to beat you into York? Are we going to count that still? Or
Well,
what?
don't forget you've got to take your time on your clock as well.
Oh shoot, I never did that.
It's alright,
Well,
you've been streaming.
Well, I'm going to say basically it was like 10:46? So it would have been roughly 10:46. So it would have been about 2 hours and 2 hours and 44 minutes, roughly.
Right, it was Doncaster Main down where it switched me.
I didn't pay attention either to the time.
Just
Amateurs.
have to look through the stream after.
I was
If
playing.
we didn't have the timers up, we wouldn't know. It's fine. It's not the most important thing in the world.
But I think we can safely say, I think we know who's come like first, second, third, fourth. Well, first and second probably.
Yeah.
Well, since I haven't been here, I may as well go and have a look at some of York.
We'll go
Oh
have a
my
look at the
God.
NRM.
Rhys, careful.
How I didn't just derail then, I have no idea.
Oh dear.
I mean, that would have been an interesting turning point. The fact you derailed as well, if you did.
Genuinely, I have no idea how I didn't derail then. Oh no!
What?
Oh.
The scenario says final destination reached.
That's why I don't say it as a final destination. I say it as a waygo point.
As soon as I click anything, it's gonna bloody click out of it.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. If I record the time, in the menu, it should tell me how long it took.
Yeah, it will for you, I think. But I had a few minutes on because of loading in time and setting up time.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm going to come through into this siding, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to finish my stream there because that way we've explored a little bit at York. We've come into a siding out of the way.
Oh, that's so annoying. It's not rerouted me this time. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh, fuck
Maybe
you, train sim.
if you're going at a lower speed, then it...
Yeah, it's 'cause I was speeding.
It's really annoying.
Ah, fucking train sim.
Train Sim is such a wonderful program like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Come on, any time today, Train Sim.
Like, you don't mind when it's your own fault, but when it's just train sim being a twat, like the water troughs.
Yeah.
So, Sam,
Yep.
while you're arriving in, do you want me to hit the big red button?
I think you can hit the big red button.
Shall we go and hit the big red button?
Let's hit the big red button.
Well, guys, on my side, I'm going to hit the big stop button. So I just want to say thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for Rhys, Sam, and Michael for being here tonight. We've all done a really good job, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves and enjoyed the stream. So
We'll ignore that
thank you
coach
for
at the back there.
thanks for ruining my outro, Sam.
Sorry, Tom.
Hate you, love you. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching on my side, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Penis. And I think I'll do my outro as well at the same time, so I hope you enjoyed it.
Just quickly, Rhys, there we are at 21:49 and 50 seconds.
Mine's 2 hours 56. But I don't know how much that includes setting up time. I didn't get to see the time before I stopped.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure it out.
There we are, that's all the passengers out and jobs are good un.
There we go, chaps. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Rate, comment, like and subscribe. And we will hopefully see you in the next one. Just head on over to Blastpipe Productions as well, and RailAdvent, where the Midland Spinner is now released and you can download it.
Enjoy.
And
Brilliant stuff.
Thank you for watching and good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
So, yep, I've just hit the big red button for you, Sam.
Lovely jubbly.
It's on my Twitch for people in my stream. For Sam's stream, probably the best place to go is railadvent.co.uk/shop. Scroll down to the bottom and it will be right there for you to download.
Or alternatively, for anyone who follows me on my Facebook page or knows what my website is, if you hop over to that, it's in the usual place in the Steam download section. If you click on the image, it'll just direct you straight to the RailAdvent site.
Excellent stuff.
There we go.
There we go. That was very much a very fun stream to do.
Was indeed. So, I think I'll finish up here as well. So, thank you everyone who has tuned in tonight. It's been my first new stream on the laptop. And I think as far as it goes, if you have any feedback on it, just let me know in the comments. But I think it's gone alright there. So, again, thank you for watching and join us next time. Goodbye.
Lol, LaserJet joined right at the very end.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
What, on your side?
Yeah.